chain gang.
We're
We're all gonna Sisterhood of the Traveling Nipple Ring.
We're gonna all get our nipples
Chain ring,
And we're gonna chain them to
And we're live.
Yeah.
sick.
I was sitting. Did you bring this lotion out
What
for
was the
me?
name?
Because
What's
I was
your name
sitting
for the
here
robot?
like.
Ford.
I brought it out for you because
What?
you were doing that.
I didn't write that.
name
Well,
of the
I
robot
didn't
Gordon.
realize you brought it out
Okay.
till just now.
And
I put it right next to
No.
your beer.
The
fuck is wrong?
Not Gordy.
Okay.
Gordon.
This is the part where I go insane because you brought something up you weren't supposed to. You guys all thought it was gonna be malarkey. Jokes
You guys,
on
I told
you.
Mary how
Maybe.
she just saved our asses with that pass without it.
Fuck yeah, dude. I need to get. I'm also. Thank you for helping me organize my things. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's me. Do you hear me now that I know about your
Minnesota.
insecurities? I'm like, I
Jim,
will
we're
completely
live.
overcompensate
Oh, yeah.
and assure you.
Yeah, but Jim's.
all of
What?
my hands are.
Yeah, don't worry. He's
From
present.
what?
Yeah.
Woo!
He's just not
I'm
acting.
gonna milk your
Yeah, do it
fingers.
because I didn't get
Dude,
it's
look,
fine.
here's where I am so gay
You've made a stone right
sometimes.
now.
I love
Gotcha.
it though, but I'm like, I'm excited because my
Gotcha.
calluses are coming back on my hands from, and
Just
I'm excited
pan your
to get to the
camera
point where I
over
can
to
shave
yours.
them off with a pocket knife. It's my
I was gonna say just
I didn't like it being like right in
And
my
I'm like,
face all the
yes,
time.
Dude, mine
it's
is
been a
so
long
smooth.
time.
I mean, like,
I was
there
like,
was cool
distracted.
time.
I'm jealous. I
Like, once
love
we're in a map.
women's hands
Well, we probably don't have maps
specifically
today.
because
I hate my hands though.
But
I
so
hate
we have
my-
a bridge.
Like,
So
I know.
this-
And this,
cute
look
little
at
hands.
this. See this normal
This is one of
hair.
those
This will make
times
you.
where
I burn
planning
myself really
didn't
bad,
happen.
and I refuse to pop it.
Sorry,
Is it
I
like
think
an
like number one on our
See
priority
this-
list
see
right
this
now
knuckle
is
is normal.
somehow
See how this
unfreezing
one, like,
Baldric
bends
and
Yeah.
getting back to
I
a boat in
broke
2
this
days.
knuckle.
Yeah, you guys will figure it
And I
out.
broke this
Yeah.
finger, and ever
I
since
believe
my
in
knuckle
you.
like
Over the hills
stays
and through the
in,
woods.
and I can't bend it
To
like normal.
that old witch's house we go.
Mine used to be
You're
longer
going
from
for a
breaking
wig
it.
shop?
Realized that I should.
Something like that.
Ooh, cookie.
Unless he leveled up, in which case,
I
you
did
know,
not.
that's a shame.
Wait, what does this have to do with the witch's house?
Jim's not playing.
No.
So,
I was like, Jim's not playing.
who wants to
I'm kidding.
recap?
No, because he is stoned.
He got petrified by
I'm
a
gonna go give
dragon.
you a
He
fucking lap
he
dance.
might die.
Oh my
Like,
God.
he might wake
Done.
your ass.
He
I
might
just
be
realized
done.
why you're sitting over there.
Might
That
be
makes me
dead.
really
That's
fucking
his
depressed.
We
It's
have to
motivation.
unpetrify him.
Wait, but
It
does
is
he want
motivation.
to
Y'all
the
gonna
campaign?
fucking die. That's the
No,
motivation.
just wanted to
very
clarify.
sad about it.
Okay.
Let's get Jim back to his seat. So,
Back to a sheep.
his seat.
His
I'm
seat.
eating and I have no
Okay.
keys. Okay, like let's just
Back to his sheet.
Which I completely
To roll up a new
support
character.
you in
I
whatever
got
you
one.
decide.
Thank
I
you.
got two.
Continue.
I was saying someone should recap the last session.
Yes, because
I
Melian
know,
doesn't know what
you
the
didn't
fuck
go
is
in
going
here.
Oh yeah.
We were
shit.
saying, someone should recap.
Sam, I didn't take any.
Sam,
I took too many notes to recap.
Alright, I'll read your notes and recap.
Starts with one thing. Hang on.
I don't know why.
Doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind.
Let's not go there.
Starts here. It's hard to
Okay.
say the thing.
Watch it flat by.
Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a lot of stuff here. Okay.
Yes.
So it started with you guys going into, to jog your memories, you guys entering into the upward spiral chamber.
The last room. The magma tube.
Nope. Sorry.
I told you.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. So, last we played, you guys, you were hugging Baldric was hugging you. One of you was seeing Baylor run down the hall behind you.
Who the fuck is Baylor?
The avatar of Baylor.
That
Baylor was
was like
the
the-
lava monster that came up out of the lava.
The lava guy that
But we
when
closed
you were
the
here.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he punched through it.
He kept
a
smashing
demon.
through
Oh yeah,
every
you
door.
missed last
Yeah.
week.
No, but this wasn't last week. Oh,
Picture the Balrog.
Sorry,
I
It
only
was
missed
last
us.
week.
I
Yeah.
only missed.
Remember the
Yeah, yeah.
Balrog in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, yeah. No, I know.
Tracy.
Yeah.
So at the end of the session, you were here. They were hugging.
He's a
One of them was
Balrog.
seeing Baylor come down, traipsing down the hall, which was that big lava monster from the banana room.
Right.
And the other one was seeing the passage into the next room. So
I thought it was the
Baldric
Balrog.
casts Stone Shape,
Yes.
and
Ironic.
sealed up the doorway that he was running through. Then they went into the hallway with a spiral. It was an upward spiral staircase, and they figured out that no, they didn't. They just traipsed forward and then triggered a panel and figured out something was rolling towards them was probably going to squish them. So they jumped into the trench that was in this spiral staircase. They avoided several of these rolling pin type things that were coming down to smash them.
Labyrinth.
They got through to the podium,
That's like,
which had a riddle that Malarkey was able to read, and it was based on history between Malarkey and Wyla. It was Wyla's room and the final room of the chambers.
Why do
And
I have
they, because they still had Pass Without a Trace on them, before they entered the room, Melion decided that she needed a recharge, or else she wasn't going to be able to continue forward in this dungeon. Being a lower level character than all you guys, she's like, I'm going to take a back seat on this one, and she transformed into a little plume of mushrooms and was put inside a bell jar carried in a backpack by Ra Hazara. Then you guys entered into the room and quietly figured some things out. You saw that there were a bunch of cultist statues. And, yeah.
like
Of
cults,
cultists.
human-ish
Oh,
looking,
okay.
things
Yeah.
that were.
Also, the pillars had different stages of growth for the dragon that was the same exact. It was like a replica of Wyla's dragon. You found a book that was that you didn't yet figure out. You just took the book and put it away. You used tree shape to get the sword of Kos off from a giant's.
Me?
No, she did.
Okay.
You were a
You were
mushroom.
in a jar.
Yeah, I was like.
No. So Wyla used tree shape to bend a tree over. It's her one spell. And
Love
had the
my
tree
DM.
grab the sword of Kos that was seated atop a giant pile of rocks. Eldora tricked you into thinking you could activate the sword when really his intention
We got double cross.
was to grab the sword and jump through a portal that he opened. But while he was monologuing, it turns out the giant pile of stone was a stone dragon. He woke the dragon with all his monologuing, and it bit him in half before he could give him the whole rundown that he wasn't actually down there for 500 years. He was sent there by Nickit to mingle, or to mess up, because he left after Malarkey left him there. Went and found Nickit. Nickit's like, hey, go back, wait, but bring the sword to me. And that's what you missed from the monologue when he got bitten in half.
Asshole.
And
Fucker.
so then you guys fought the dragon, and Baylor busted through the door. And you guys had a hard time. Jim got petrified by dragon breath. Baldric got
He's
petrified by dragon breath.
perma-petrified.
So
at
he's
the most.
not
Semi-perma.
Semi-permanent, hard to undo.
Also, I collected water from
Yes,
the
you
river.
collected water from the silver.
Always does. Got that on my flask.
So after you guys left, you read the book and figured out that it is the other half of Malarkey's soul that had set up this dungeon, because he was transported. The other half of his soul was transported to the plane of Mechanus from the phylactery, where they sent him on a mission back 500 years to set things in place, because in the future you guys actually fail against Nickit because you didn't have the proper things, and Mechanus showed that to the other half of his soul, and so he went back to set things in place so that the world wasn't completely obliterated, because they want order,
What a good
because there needs to
baby.
be a balance between good and evil. So not necessarily win everything, but they wanted to set things back into a balance that had been lost. He didn't know if he was going to be killed or sent back to the phylactery. The other half of his soul doesn't even know that he has another half to his soul. The other half of his soul thinks it's just himself. And so, also you found out that he is the father of Carrie the Careless.
Oh yeah.
Not him, but the other half of it. Is the father of Carrie the Careless, because he sired a child with a Sahuagin when he was back in time.
Wait, who is this he again?
Malarkey's other half.
You know how
Malarkey's
he was
the other
like
half of
turning
Malarkey's
into
soul.
sand?
Yeah.
It's because a lich. We
A
ran
lich
into a
took the
lich.
other half of
took
his
half
soul.
of his soul at
Farmer.
one point.
Farmer.
Farmer.
Former lich.
Former lich,
Former
retired
lich.
lich. took
Current
half.
farmer.
Well,
He's a
Malarkey
farmer.
grabbed something he wasn't supposed to grab, and half his whole soul went into the phylactery. And the party was like, "Wait, can we bargain with you? Can we like do anything for you to get him back?" And he's like, "Half now, half later." So he gave back half of Malarkey's soul. And at that point, his soul was split in two. So the other half of his soul that was in the phylactery was trying to figure out a way out, and the plane of Mechanus like pulled him out of the phylactery and said, "Hey, we need you."
We
to
didn't
bring
know
balance
any of
to the
this.
future."
We pretty much met
So
up with
the
you and
plane
we're on
of
a mission to go get his other half.
Mechanists are have used his other part of his soul to father things.
No, the other half of his
No,
soul.
No, that was an optional
Yeah,
thing
that
that
was
Malarkey
optional.
just did.
The other half of Malarkey's soul got it on with a Suhu again, because who
'Cause
knows
sexy
why.
ass
And these
fish
are the
people.
cute
Malarkey.
Suhugans that are on the island that we're currently on.
Those
that
are the
super
great
shiny.
grandchildren of Malarkey and Carrie the Careless.
So we got
Oh,
some
so this all
pull. Is
happened in the future.
This all happened in the
Yes.
past.
And
in the
future.
past, yeah.
500. He got thrown 500 years into the past to set up things for you to help you succeed now,
Okay.
or to not to help you succeed, but to bring balance to.
He's
the
like, yeah, I'll
world.
bring balance
I
by
have written.
spilling
And that
my
included in
seed
that was hiding his-
inside of this fish lady. that's
Chaotic
how I'll bring
agent of
balance
order.
back.
included
Chaotic neutral.
included in that was setting up a chamber that only the Order of the Mask that he knew up to the point that he grabbed the staff, so you weren't a part of it. At that point, he set up a room for each person that was in the Order of
Right.
the Mask at that time, because all he knows is he's fully Malarkey trapped in the phylactery. He doesn't know he's the other half of another person.
I have.
So, you think
Fuck yeah,
you
dude.
think-
This is pretty much me getting the DM inside too. I'm like, this is good shit.
So he also asked Wyla in the message to avenge him of the cultists that wrecked his mind.
Oh.
And he also said that he was giving the necklace the necklace from Mechanus to his daughter before he died. That was his plan.
Carrie.
So
Yeah, it says.
Carrie the Careless is his daughter.
Of course you named her.
It says, "Dear Wyla, I don't think I'll make it through
She earned that epitaph.
my shenanigans this time. Malarkey has a future child who wants to give the clicky mechanical eyeball necklace to."
You have a future child that you want to give.
Carrie.
So that's why you guys have the necklace, because she had
Future
it
past
and she
son.
gave it to you. So yeah.
I also wrote down.
And that's Gordon.
Whoever has that, it's
Banana was like, "Yo,
mine.
bitches, we're in
Gordon.
the shroud."
Yeah, so you guys went through the portal and ended up in the north,
end.
in the far northeast end of Careless Cay.
Mhm.
And there you found yourself in the heaviest part of the shroud. It was dark and misty, and you
Oh
ran
shit!
into
Is this the slave quarters?
you ran into a ferry boatman that had been waiting for
We went through the portal,
Eldora.
but that
Right,
double
but we
crosser.
ended up on the far east side of the
Mhm.
island.
far northeast. The slaves are in the northwest, and they are never
Okay.
eat shredded wheat. The slaves were in the northwest, and they were working on the hop
Evil
farm.
boys at
Uh,
Mr. Bad Hands.
But this guy with the boat was waiting for us to
with the
take
magic
us.
hands.
Yeah, so a hooded figure that wouldn't give his name
Ah.
was waiting for Eldora because Eldora had paid him much too large of a sum to wait for him to come out and take him across with the sword. Instead, they came out, and the boatman was like, "Well, his coin is as good as yours. I'll take you." And then they were like, "We have to unpetrify this guy." And
We
Baldric,
weigh too much. Oh yeah.
and he was like, "Okay, I can wait 2 days for how much you pay me, but that's
Yeah.
all you get.
Yeah.
So I'll ferry you across the Thieves Bay where Naked is." So-
That's the last
Because
thing.
Baldric weighs like
We
fucking
gotta fight this.
thousands of pounds.
2,500 pounds because he's petrified. You weigh 10 when you're petrified. You weigh 10 times
Ridiculous.
your body
So
weight.
now we have to lug him around. Just so you know.
So Banana
Why can't
create.
we bury him?
What's the maximum weight
Yeah,
for the
I
bag of
did.
holding?
You could hide him, but that sounds.
So Banana
Like,
created a
It's a
pulley
size.
system with wheels on it, so that you guys could all work together and drag him to where
Does
he
this
would-
all
does this
together
take any
in
of our
drag.
strength as we go? Like, does it exhaust us?
You-
It doesn't exhaust you.
Too
I mean, it
many
could if you did
ideas.
it long enough,
Oh,
but
no.
I mean, you guys are just going
I'll have
across
to
the
roll a
cave.
That's
disadvantage
I mean,
for
I'm
until
just
Baldric's
saying, like,
fixed.
you can bury him.
So
You do?
the last thing that
500
happened.
pounds.
The last thing that happened was Ra Hazara, everyone took a rest, and Ra Hazara attuned to the Sword of Kos.
That's right, I did.
So intense.
So,
Well, okay.
Got some
I might need that
serious
sometimes,
weapons up in here.
As a matter of fact, if you don't mind if I use it when you're not, then that'd be cool.
Women. I say women and women.
I'll just make a
the
second
same.
coffee for myself.
Gross. Cheers.
But all right. So
I'm
then
glass.
you
I'm
guys
glass.
started going up the hill, carrying Baldric in tow.
That one's really pretty.
Um,
Wait, can I have that?
and
Wait, should I transform out of my mushroom state?
yeah.
Absolutely. When the
Burst.
role playing, I think
Alright,
he's
let's
giving
do
us.
it.
So,
I'm gonna
Ra
burst
Hazara?
out of this jar.
Hold-
Rahazar, right now, you feel your backpack shaking energetically, and you reach in and you see the bell jar kind of clink, 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 and you take it out. All of you pause for a second. You put it on the ground. You open up the bell jar.
No, I want to break it.
Oh, okay. All right. You try to open up the bell jar, but instead the mushrooms engulf it and grow and grow and grow and turn into the familiar shape of Melion as the glass shatters.
That was fucking beautiful.
Nymphadora spirals up above her head like.
Oh yeah, she flew in there to keep your mushroom moist.
Thank you.
Thanks, girl.
Beautiful thing.
As you guys are halted, you can see some of that. You've got a giant hill before you, and you can see some of the villagers. They're all like looking at you and talking, just in passing. They're not standing around in a crowd form or anything. They're just kind of noticing area that you're coming from, running around, still taking care of
I'm gonna
business.
kind of walk around like,
Potions.
what? Like what?
So you're carrying this rope, you know. You're carrying.
Yeah, but I'm still like shrugging my
the
shoulders.
stance.
I'm
pretty sure
I'm on a
we're
mission.
I'm pretty sure
I've
we're-
been given a mission. This guy, I'm distressed. Stop staring
Go
at
ahead
me.
and
think-
roll an intimidation check.
What?
It's
Too
my
late.
sister.
Ross starts
Oh, yeah.
also.
You can definitely assist her.
You're both doing cool
Does
stuff.
that mean I roll? With her luck?
No, it means she gets advantage.
That's cool.
I think we should be asking these people if they have any like
16.
potions or anything to like help.
It's just civilians.
Well, you
like,
would ask them if they had any
nah.
potions, but instead, Ra Hazara
Yeah.
and Wyla, covered in their sweat and still
Okay,
clothes tattered
That
from
is
battle,
what I'm saying, like,
are
they're killing
popping their muscles and screaming at the village to the point where everyone's just kind of like,
screaming.
oh, I wasn't.
You're screaming.
No one is making eye contact with you at all, and they're like making,
No.
I'm
leaving
gonna walk
plenty of
away.
room.
I'm walking
Make
about
way.
20 feet away from them to look at this fern by this rock.
Just take a break. Okay. Do you guys remember what we needed to cure petrification?
I don't know. How would I know what we need?
To cure
All I
petrification.
know is we better lay low. I'm not acting like
Okay.
that. We better lay low because
I think
Sure.
Baldric
We
mentioned
can't
a diamond
heal.
at some point.
Isn't there a way-
Can I roll to? Oh yeah.
Dr.
Did I
Malarkey.
grab the diamond at the end? Who grabbed it?
You did.
I did. Okay, cool. I have
You were
Did you write it in your
gung ho.
inventory?
That's all you
should
cared about
probably
was that
write that
diamond in
down.
that
Oh, yeah, it's
dungeon.
in my gear. We're good. Can I roll to see what I would like if I would know what would cure petrification?
I think that
Or
I
like,
think that you
any
would know that.
information?
I think that. Oh no. Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Uh-oh. Oh, you good?
Sorry, medicine, survival.
Ooh, no, that's
Okay, you
Mine
pick
is
medicine,
medicine.
survival, or intelligence. What do you think?
Medicine or
Shit,
survival?
my survival
All right,
is 6.
survival. It is.
Damn, druid.
Oh shit. Good. Nat 20 plus 3.
23. All right. So
It's Rangers time.
you know specifically
I know
that
about
the only
rocks.
spells
Strider!
that can cure it are a wish spell
A wish spell.
or greater restoration. Thanks. Dude.
Thanks, Baldric.
Thanks, coach. Yeah, greater restoration or wish.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a person. I kind of want to move away from them.
All right, so you guys are stopping the Baldric train mid-hill.
Yeah, and
You're
I-
stepping away. Everyone's taking a break.
Just
I
Exhausted.
kind of want to like
Talk with the crew.
mingle with regular people
It's
without
further up into the crowd.
scaring
Yeah,
them.
really.
And kind of ask if there's like a church or like some kind of holy place or some kind of.
All right, you get
know.
someone's attention.
Temple.
Oh, hello, Helena. They look like they're shaking with fear, but they're rigid enough to
Alright, I'm gonna be like,
They're
hey,
physically rigid enough to not run away from you.
is there like a church around here or like a temple?
Not much worship happens on this island.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Are there any
A
like
shaman?
holy people like at all? Any shamans?
I mean,
shamans or like
Our
Witches,
matriarch is Carrie the Careless. I don't know
Is that your daughter?
Yes.
the lady who has all the
Allegedly.
odds and ends, the collector, they call her. The
Like,
collector,
what's
she's
it?
weird. I don't know.
Jerry Springer.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, we've met the collector.
Yeah. Just the clicking
my
toad.
my
The
kids,
traitor
my
of
kids are over at the farm.
Skull
I gotta
Fort.
get back.
Okay, that's fine. Thank
Cool,
you.
thank
for-
you.
yeah.
Wait, are we in the market?
No, you guys are just cresting the hill that overlooks the top of the town. When you crest the hill, you can see to your right is over where the hops are grown. Straight ahead and down the hill is the river, and then the hill across that way is where you see the statue of Carrie the Careless and the quarters and the brewery, and then over the crest of that hill is the welcome committee. It's got the shoreline, it's got the curiosity shop, it's got the fishmonger.
Okay.
Fucking hell,
They're
this
both-
island has a lot of hills.
What do
the
you
market
guys?
is the
Okay.
second hill over.
You guys, they said there's no like church here. So.
Wait, so
This
This
is
is
that-
definitely
there's
Malarkey's
just
did
that
you
old
feel?
lady.
Did you
place.
feel like
There's
you?
that old toad lady, and then
Yeah.
there's.
Wait,
was all-
when you rolled, did you kind of figure out
I figured out how we could cure his petrification.
with holy shit?
Well, it's with greater restoration, which is usually Jesus
How about
stuff. Oh my god, both the kids are FaceTiming.
Restoration.
Greater restoration.
Greater restoration and the wish spell.
As you guys are holding a conversation, you see a familiar face like pushing through the
Can we know
people
about
that are
every
going
task
about their
except a
business,
warlock?
walking around their huts and their farms, and he's pushing his way through. He's very well dressed, very handsome, very sexually ambiguous, and
Oh, he's a pretty
there you
boy.
see Evelyn Sky.
Your pretty grandson, so be careful.
You see Evelyn Skyreach pushing his way through, and he's panting, and he looks over you guys, and he sees Baldric, and you guys are just at the top of the hill, and he sees Baldric on this mechanism, and he's like, oh, dear lord, how inventive and barbaric. If you don't mind, I would like to, and
Barbarian.
he takes a piece of golden wire and a little feather loop and starts spinning it around, and he's enchanting something, he moves his hands, and then you see Baldric's body start to levitate up into the air. He levitates him up maybe like 7 feet, and he's like,
Don't drop.
can I help you
Uh,
transport your friend somewhere? Carrie wished to see you. It seems like a pressing matter. Word around town is that you've arrived through a hole in a tree. Everyone's a little worried.
Word travels
You seem a
fast.
little uptight, and if you'd like to unwind,
when we're down to see Carrie, I don't really know about like unwinding right now, but like
We're on a mission.
Yes, yes, of
if
course.
she, do you think she could help with the
Yeah, I won't get greater
petrification
restoration
situation?
for another level.
I do
Maybe
not
lower level, and then I
know.
can have it.
We realize that, yeah.
I have
Carrie the
half
Careless
a level.
doesn't know any magic,
Or
but
third, actually.
perhaps there's something. Maybe she knows someone that does.
Oh, we could get a scroll. Greater restoration scroll.
That is our one lead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
She's ready now. She expects us now.
Should we let him take him? 'Cause I feel
well,
like it's weird.
In the state
No,
that she's
he's
in
been
right
with us.
now,
I
I
think
think she's always ready. She wasn't doing well when you left, and now she's doing worse.
Shit.
So
Okay, fine.
time is
go.
of the essence.
All right,
Alright,
let's
sure.
fucking go. And Baldric's gonna. Can he hover with us?
Yeah, he can stay with
Like,
Yes.
is he
Oh,
tied to
yes,
us,
I
not
can-
you?
No, well,
Great. Well,
I can levitate him along with you if you would like.
absolutely. Please.
Don't drop him. We like that guy.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Alright.
Your grandson's got this. I'm gonna whisper to Malarkey, like snorting.
So you guys
Thank-
continue to walk along. You go down the bluff and you see the river where the competition was. The sun is shining, but the shroud is so thick at this point that things are still a little dreary, almost like a cloudy day right before the rain. You notice the sort of cracks in Evelyn Skyreach's skin. You look around at the townsfolk, and they look like they're slogging in their tasks. The river seems less clear and a little more brownish, blackish than it was before. You would be smelling the soil, but all of you are wearing your masks, so
Yes.
the disillusionment has happened, and you see this island kind of rotting out from what it used to be, and all of it stemming from the area that you just walked from, the ferryman. You walk up the hill and you see the statue of Carrie the Careless, and a piece of it just drops off as you walk by unexpectedly. You enter into her chambers and you see the great hall where people would normally dine and drink, completely empty, dusty, and a little bit dilapidated. He stops you before you get to the very back where there's a set of double doors, and he tells you, don't be alarmed. Carrie the Careless is very ill. I don't know if her mind is working all the way right. It seems like everyone has been affected by this shroud, and she doesn't look or speak her greatest. So please just try not to be loud in there, try not to be erratic, just
Chill.
be calm.
Okay.
Keep your masks on.
He opens up the doors,
Masks.
and inside is this great room, and it's adorned
I'm
with
gonna
all of
anti-mask.
Carrie's belongings that she gathered through her travels before she had finally settled here on Careless Cay. There's just like beautiful, like ornate belongings hung on the walls. There's like, you know, some like decorative weapons and decorative armor. There's all kinds of knickknacks that she got throughout her journeys. And above her bed is a glass case that has a purple inlet, and on the inside you can see the imprint of where the amulet once was. You guys step in and you see her lying in the bed. She's got multiple layers of covers over the top of her. She seems to be sweating, a little hoarse. Her eyes are rolling around in her head. Evelyn Skyreach goes up and whispers in her ear. She blinks a couple times. She tries to sit up. Little gasp of air. She looks like she's lightened up a little bit. Her eyeballs are righting themselves as she looks around at you guys. Evelyn Skyreach levitates Baldric in and sets him at the foot of the bed as you guys are on either sides of it. After she sits up, I'm glad you all came. It looks like you've acquired the item that you need. She looks at Ron. Is that right?
Indeed.
Do you have any information about where it was, what's happening? Why is this sickness befalling me?
No?
Or is it?
We do or do we not?
I don't know.
We don't, other than just having suspicions that it's Grizzid. Like, but we don't know why. We gotta go kick his ass.
Well, can we just tell her that? Can Ron tell her, like, what we know so far? Like, report in?
That's pretty much it.
There's nothing there to help us, or me specifically.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Rod, what does your sword do, Rod? Have you figured it out yet? What the fuck does that thing do?
I'm gonna give her my water skin of weird stone person.
It's just a note that says Mercy Killer.
Wow.
What?
I'm gonna give her that weird stone dragon water.
Nothing for me.
Thank you, I'm not parched. Just
Sound parched.
Just try.
Are you sure?
Okay. Just some cool water I found in a cave.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I
Oh, you
know,
think this might
my sword
help with
isn't
my ailment?
isn't gonna do anything
I
to
don't
help.
know.
Right? The sword.
She opens it. As far as you know, it wouldn't be of any help here.
Okay.
Look.
We don't know anything. We don't have anything to tell her. Like dragon shit. Good
Oh,
job.
is this some kind of sick joke?
No.
It's stagnant cave water.
Lots of
Silver.
minerals.
Spring water.
I'm a
Secret
ranger.
Ridge.
Lots of minerals.
Salt lick.
Um,
Okay.
Stagnant
you
cube.
and then all of a sudden you see,
Oh, we did find out. I mean, does she know? Yes, she knows. Sorry.
it's okay.
I feel bad. She's dying, and I want to be able to tell her something. And I'm like, but she knows
But-
she boned you.
You see
so
a-
like she knows that.
You see for a moment, you see like a white,
That's my
you see
dog.
a white
I feel
shimmery
sorry.
aura around her, and it looks like her breathing eases up a little bit,
Oh, then she doesn't know. They,
and her skin starts to like take a better form, and she
Oh, the
starts to
dragon
look a
water.
little better. Her
The dragon
eyeballs
water.
open up a little bit, and she starts to speak a little more easily. She doesn't
Stone
look like
dragon
she's
girl.
like fully out of the woods, but
temporary hit points.
it looks like all of a sudden she is able to hold herself up better.
Okay, we can ask for help.
Nymphadora
Oh,
is gonna go
jeez, this
over and
was-
like a drop off
This
her.
has been instrumental in. Where'd you? The water. Where was the water from?
Underground. In the cave. With the- there was
Explains the taste.
there was some really cool trees
Get water.
and a stone dragon.
Evelyn, grab me some milk, would you?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
That's so
Sorry, I'm
strange. You
feeling
like
better.
milk too?
Yes,
Is it? Does it?
Are you a fan of milk?
No, but I do know someone that is. Yes, I do.
Wow, this cave has put you in a strange mood, I see.
Oh, I'm feeling weird today.
Is there something I should be knowing about
I'm just
milk?
gonna be absolutely
people?
just. I'm being obnoxious intentionally, obviously.
No,
That's
no
just
erratic
that's weird.
movement.
And now that her eyes
Yeah.
have kind of like lost her fog and
I'm
she
trying
like
to give
she like all of a
Margie a
sudden jolts
chance.
back and she's like, "What, dear Lord, has happened to your friend?"
He's
What's that?
petrified, and we're very distressed
Yeah, that
about
stone dragon.
it. Stone dragon
Did-
got
We
it.
need to
Stone
give. We
dragon
need to
do.
catch her up to speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can we
Yeah,
just
right?
tell her
Thank
like,
you, Evelyn.
everything
Oh.
we know?
Sorry.
Yeah, I
I
know.
haven't
Like,
had milk for days.
Why can't you tell? Why can't we tell her?
Every daily dose.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about Table for a second. Why are we not telling her everything we know? Can they just ask? Does anyone know why we're not telling her
Or if
everything
she's
we know?
secretly evil.
Okay, because I'm not an asshole, and I
Yeah.
just kind of want to tell her. Like,
yeah,
you know,
you're absolutely allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Malarkey to
I'm
say that.
neutral good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying-
was
I'm
kind of
being
waiting.
She's not my daughter. She's other Malarkey's daughter.
See, I'm trying to get Malarkey. I'm being weird because I'm trying to get Malarkey to
Okay.
give her the big ass news that she is oblivious to. But
All right. So Melion's gonna talk to you, Careless Decay.
Plus, technically, you're the only one that read it.
Melion.
Your Majesty, I have come to understand
Touche.
that we may know your father or grandfather. Father?
My
Do-
father died years ago.
Yes, of course. But while we were in this cave, we learned who he was, and
Oh dear.
would you like to know more about him?
All I know about him is that he left me with two, what he told me were very important items from
That's
the plane of Mechanus,
fantastic.
and they have been instrumental in my.
well, he was
Two
right.
adventures.
I think he's trying to get us to right the wrong of the past,
What
which
is
is
the
to
wrong?
fix this mess. I don't think he wants. You've been very sick, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, something is wrong with this island,
Something
and
is
if
very wrong.
and if you
with
don't
this
know, well, we know who it is, and we gotta go fuck shit up.
Yeah, I think we know who might be messing with the island, and we would like to go teach them
Yeah.
that it's not nice.
Kill
Please,
them.
please do. I would be much
We would
appreciated.
like to have our entire
Yeah.
party.
Is there any
though,
way you can
prior
help
to.
Baldric with his
Do you know
ailment?
anyone that could help Baldric?
Or can you?
He's been petrified.
We need,
We need a
greater
greater
restoration
restoration.
scroll, possibly.
She gets this look on her face like something just dawned on her. Like a light bulb goes off. And then a sadness comes in. For just a moment, she was enlightened, and now her eyes have glazed over, her eyelids have dropped. She's tilted her head back up against her headrest on her bed. She sighs. She looks around at all of you, and she looks at you, and she sees Gordon climb up.
I was
your
gonna
backs.
look at. Yes.
She waves Gordon over, and he climbs up onto her, and puts his little spider legs around her neck and transforms back into the amulet. She takes a big breath, just. Well, my father left me with this amulet.
She recognized
I never met him, but he gave me two things that day. This amulet and a revocable spell from the plane of Mechanus. It's a spell that has kept me alive, and lucky as I am, for the past many years. I can reverse that spell and possibly heal you.
But will it harm you?
I'm afraid I might not survive the process.
I mean, Baldrins are really important.
But does that benefit?
After you said that, you see a little tear going down her cheek.
Roz
Or
or Carrie's?
Carrie's.
Okay.
She takes a sip of milk.
Why don't we need to help carry the careless so that we can do something?
No.
Get a free boat.
Oh yeah.
It seems like she
We
was
should
we also
probably
need to
tie
get-
up some loose ends.
We also
above
need to
table. Above table.
Yes.
It seems like she was born to save
die?
Baldrin.
Alright, so you guys should be below table right now.
Yes.
Below table.
Why should
Table level.
Okay, above
That's what
table,
you were
fine.
born to
I
say,
want to
Paul.
talk to Raw and the crew. Guys, over here. Hey, so aren't we supposed to help carry the careless?
Well, we were supposed to.
So that we can get
We're supposed to
his
keep her alive so we can get our boat repairs for free.
And also, don't we need his soul?
You're such an asshole.
I'm gonna kiss the name. I know. That's what
I'm not horrible.
we gotta get off this rotting island. That
like,
what
it's
if we
sad
don't
she's
save
dying.
this
No, that's not the
island?
problem. The problem is I thought we needed her to like help.
There isn't any other way.
He can't be saved. We need
I
her
mean,
to
She
help.
gave us,
Baldrin.
she
There may
gave us
be
the
other
amulet
ways,
that
but-
got us this special sword
In
that we
time.
need to fight the guy who will get his soul back.
Oh, gotcha.
So
we're gonna
okay,
go
okay,
I
okay,
see.
okay.
I see.
What do you want? What fulfills you?
Well,
Like, what's your calling?
there was a letter that my father left me, and he told me
I wonder what she wants.
I would know when to use these things, and it dawned on me that this is what he meant.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
I can't watch.
Well, I mean,
Evelyn Skyreach is just standing over by the doors with his hand over his mouth and his eyes wide.
Melion is looking out of the window watching the rain fall.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we want to make sure that you're okay, but also that you fulfill whatever it is you think we need to fulfill.
Everything has a price, dear. I've been alive long enough to know that.
What do you
Melion
mean?
is-
So you lived a really long life.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're fulfilled.
I never got to meet. I never got to meet my father, but I know what he needed. today.
I'm sure he would
And I
have
know-
been very proud of you.
I think I know somebody that knows your father really well. And would love to
I'm
tell
sure you
you
would have been
some
so
good stories about him. If you
I am writhing. I am just. I knew we were assholes, like a little bit, but like.
Oh no,
Can
we're
somebody
assholes.
I think we're like
tell
full
her
blown
the story?
gaping assholes, guys.
I am not a part of this. I am
says-
not. I feel like Hermione right
So
now.
she says, despite what you may think, despite what you may be feeling right now, and although I never met him, I adored my father more than anyone else in my life. And what he wanted, I'm sure what he wanted, I'm sure the moment that he gave this to me for is right now. My time has come.
Ass
In your
bitch.
time, this night.
Okay.
Evelyn,
Alright.
please bring Baldric closer. And he does his thing with his gold and his feathers again and whispers, and as he levitates, you guys step out of the way and he's next to the bed. She gives him a good look over. He's standing there with like the battle ready look on his face with his hammer in his hand,
Oh
not
my.
knowing that anything has changed at all. And she touches him for a moment, puts her hand on his shoulder. She says, I hope you're worth it. I hope this is the right thing to do.
Stares at Jim.
The only time that a wish spell is ever reversible is from the plane of Mechanus. There's a dial on here that turns back my personal time. She closes her eyes and she kind of whispers something under her breath. And
Like careless whispers.
you see
Sam, you're on fire.
you see a silvery white, like spectral thing emanate from the necklace itself, and it permeates the room, and everything gets extremely bright, like a flash from a flashbang. You all become blinded and start to close your eyes, and there's this high-pitched ring, and all of your bodies start to vibrate. And as you open your eyes, you see Baldric standing there, and he goes, "Argh!" and he starts swinging his hammer down towards the bed at Carrie the Careless.
Stop him.
Baldric!
Okay, you grab his hands, and he looks at you and just takes a breath. You come back.
Yep.
A breath. And you see Evelyn's
I'm gonna wave.
has turned, has started to turn gray and black, and then her eyes
Evelyn.
melt back. Or sorry, not Evelyn. Carrie's
Oh, no.
skin starts to turn gray and blackish, and her eyes sink back into her skull as her skin falls to ash, and her bones just start to like deteriorate in front of you, almost like a fast-forwarded-
Melian's gonna grab a vase from the shelf and catch as many ashes as she can.
Okay. She is catching ashes as they fall off to the right of the bed, and Malarkey has pushed Baldric back up against the wall while he's still catching his breath. He's like ready to defeat a dragon right now, and there's an old woman crumbling in front of him. And
You guys,
Holy shit, did you guys fucking see
I
that?
think you guys are
That
soulmates
dragon
now.
turned into an old
You
lady.
see, birthed a child.
you
that
catch,
saved your
you catch
life.
as many ashes as you can as the bones.
You guys
Crumble
are
to
actually
ash.
the two
You
that are
sweep them
connected.
up
It's not
onto the
me,
bed.
but, like,
Yes, I'm gathering all of these ashes into a
And-
vase.
As this is all happening before you, you see Evelyn Skyreach turn around and grab the double doors that he opened and shut them and lock them. And he turns around and looks at you guys. And he's like, "This does not leave this room. This cannot leave this room."
What doesn't leave the room? What just happened?
Baldric, calm down. Carrie the Careless is gone. No one can know.
Okay.
If they
Yeah.
know the matriarch is gone, this place falls to pieces.
Who's gonna make the beer?
I've
It
been
was a
speaking
dragon,
on her
right?
behalf since she was
Yeah.
sick.
Is dead.
If people ask what you were doing here, please tell them that she came to thank you for retrieving the item and that you're on your way to solve all our problems.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's a fair price for a Baldric.
Please don't talk about it outside of here in the game. Please don't even
Oh,
whisper it to
it's
each other
embarrassing.
in a
We won't
tavern.
Wait, what are we not
It's okay.
talking about?
This does not leave this room.
What if
Carrie
she
the
We'll
Careless
fill
is
you
dead.
up. We'll
What does
fill
she
you
look like?
in. We'll fill you in.
She
No,
is dead.
she can't
She
outside
No, no,
this
no,
room.
yeah.
That's the
Sacrifice.
idea.
Let's just fill him in right now.
Everyone,
real quick.
please! She sacrificed herself to save your life.
She killed the dragon?
She killed herself.
No, we
No.
killed the dragon.
You were petrified by a dragon.
Yeah.
They killed it and left and brought your petrified body here, and she traded her life for yours. So out of respect for her, please don't mention what has happened here in this chamber, which shouldn't be a problem for you, Baldric, it seems.
Yeah. This is really weird.
Now please go. I'm very upset. He unlatches the doors, opens them up, and motions you out.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the ashes with great reverence and apologize on our way out.
What's
Thank
that?
you, Melina.
We're Baldric.
You've
What?
always been the most respectable person.
I hope
I
it
appreciate
brings
it.
you some peace and your village peace.
Me and Dad.
Very sorry.
We don't talk about it.
Thank you and Nymphadora. Hopefully we see you when you arrive back on the shores.
Gladly. Okay, assholes, let's go.
See, I just
Fuck
don't know why you wouldn't bring up the whole.
Annalyn,
Why
you
would we
would
bring
like
it up?
it.
I thought you would like it. I don't
No,
know.
I
Okay,
wouldn't.
everybody's
I'm
out.
sure
Everyone's
everything's
out.
fine.
We
Alright.
can talk outside.
We can't.
Oh,
walk outside.
you were trying
We
to
can-
tell me that you didn't
We can
know.
talk in the
Yeah.
woods.
Oh,
You're the
well,
only
I
one that
missed
read that
that
shit.
part. I was waiting for you to do it. Well,
Let's go talk in the woods.
How about we go? Okay,
Well, the hills have ears.
Wait,
I
so
And eyes.
we're going back to the.
are we done?
No.
Fingers.
I can create a fog tide.
what are you doing?
So alright, so we're gonna go back down to the guy with the.
We got a date with the
Boat.
boatman.
I want
I'm
to
You're not
pretty
take.
sure I
gonna bring
just had
Helen and
one.
Baldric up to speed?
Baldric,
Yeah,
we
so
got a
we
date
We
with the
can't talk to
boatman.
him outside the room. Really.
All right.
Feels about right.
We can't yet. Baldric, just come with
Write
us
a
and we'll
note.
talk to you in a little
We'll
bit.
just write a
Yeah.
note.
Alright,
I'm writing a
Catch you up
note
later.
to Baldric. Here I am. Hey, Baldric, you should do
Hey,
that.
oh, you're not a mushroom.
Sweet. Yeah, read that.
We did a what?
Nope, no more talking. Alright, I want to get the.
We
We're
invented
going
the
back
wheel.
to like the crest of the hill to go down where the like boat guy is.
Okay.
I want to use that thing called I made a cool sled.
This thing?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
And we can
Baldric likes it.
just roll right.
Write
up
it.
there.
It can carry all of us.
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, it carried 2,500
one of us will have to pull
pounds.
the others, but
We gonna
Well,
walk
no,
up
let's
like
find
a
the hill.
circle?
Let's
We're
find
going
the hill.
down.
We're going
right
down.
the bend.
Like
We
a
gotta
hamster
find the hill
Perfect.
back to the
I hope.
portal. I'm down. It's
I'm
time
gonna
for
try.
a little bit of
Fun.
into the next area
Yeah.
of danger.
I wanna
so
slide
buckle
down
up,
in
put on
that
your
bad boy.
pull-ups.
Does anybody have an extra shoe?
Not at the moment.
You know,
but
Oh shit.
I don't know, but
Keep
I'd
my
still
eye.
like
I
to
don't
go to
need-
market
I don't
for
As
some
you
need
pass
shoes.
by and you say that, like someone is like, "Oh, you know, I was just on the way to the tailor myself," and Baldric, I'd be happy to lend you a shoe.
Oh,
Dude!
my
Like,
god!
I would
Let's
love
find out.
somebody to
Is
give me
it?
sunglasses.
Yep. Is it too big or too small?
God, are you
Fine with
up?
me.
Perfect.
thank
Thanks.
God.
Oh, I'm glad I could help. Hey, do you mind filling me in on the condition of Carrie the Careless?
No, absolutely.
The fish lady?
She
was
she's
fine the last time I saw her.
The last time you said.
What?
Yeah, we did just
She's okay,
now.
right?
On your way. Thanks for the shoe. Hut hut.
We just caught her up to speed. We just got the sword. Now we gotta go kill a dude.
You guys don't seem very convincing. I'd like you to roll a persuasion.
Damn it.
She really was fine the last time I saw her.
Persuasion.
Everyone that's talking to her, so that's
20
you
plus
two. You
2.
were trying to persuade me.
I didn't say anything, did I?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll that and
Right.
change that to
You
a
really
24.
saw this coming. You were stumbling over your words, and then you're like, "Oh, but that is."
14. Wait, what did you say?
I just got a 9.
can't I find it?
Persuasion.
Well, you were
Oh,
trying
I
to
rolled-
persuade them anything,
I rolled an
so
18, but if it's
I was
not
not,
high
no.
enough,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
you
points
If
of
there's
luck.
anyone who's trying
I
to
am
Look
the
at
one
your-
that
18,
is one
it's
here.
18.
You were shutting all the people.
18
that-
flat.
No, 14 plus my modifier.
Gotcha.
So 18 total.
All right, 1824. Yeah, you guys
You can convince a random guy.
didn't seem
was like,
reassuring,
I'll
but you know what?
24.
Something about the way you talk puts me at ease. I'll
Me
be back
too.
to my business.
I-
And he starts
Alright.
walking off a little hobbled because he's missing a boot.
You nosy ass motherfucker.
Thanks.
No,
Random citizen.
Yeah, good luck at the
dude,
tailors.
I agree.
Thank you.
That's who
This
it
boot's
is.
a little rude.
Alright. Nosy ass
It's okay.
motherfucker.
Just go to the tailor. I'm sure
So
they
now you have an oversized boot. Not too
Perfect.
much of a fix,
Cobbler?
but
Yep, yep. Just put some
Does that
sand
guy
in
know
it.
that he
Call
can't
it
get
a
shoes
day.
at the
Put
tailor?
Malarkey's arm sand. That's where we keep Malarkey's arm.
But then it would just keep going.
I feel like
So I
it
need
makes
to put
sense.
fresh sand in
Have I taken crazy pills? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
it. Then yeah, you belong to this group.
so you guys sled down the first hill towards the water. We don't even. No,
I'm
sorry.
picturing like a weird hamster wheel thing.
No, so she made like a sled with like logs that rolls basically
Think like a
landslide.
tractor,
Like- Alright, yeah,
like
yeah.
with logs.
Like they
though.
moved the blocks of the pyramid.
Yeah, she,
Totally.
she made a cart.
Legit.
Way
A
better.
totally banana style cart.
Perfect.
You
Made
guys
of
write it
cart.
down.
It's made out of barrels.
And you're steering it?
Question mark? Nope, no one's steering.
Sure.
Sounds like no.
Alright, go ahead
Does
and
it?
Roll for steering.
make a
Nature.
dexterity check.
Nice.
Sure.
That is a bouncy cart.
14.
Strength check.
14.
Make a charisma check.
So
Steer the car.
you get down to the river and you're not quite sure what to do. You go left, right, left, right, left. You
Oh, God,
smash into the rocks at the bottom. This thing that you made explodes, and you guys just go flying over into the river, one by one. It's a very
That was fun.
it's more of a stream than a river, so you know
Was
you
it
guys aren't
supposed to
really
do
being
that?
carried away or anything. But now you're soaked head to toe.
We'll dry off. Alright,
Is that mud I feel? Yes! Dora got a mud bath.
You guys make your way up the next hill, over it, and as you descend
Slop.
the crest of that hill down towards the northeast corner of the cay, it's only been a few hours, and night is starting to fall. And as the sun sets, you approach. It seems to make no difference whether it's night or day as you get to this small finger of the cay, where the ferryman is waiting for you.
Who's this guy?
You taking us?
That's the ferryman, but don't call him that to his face.
What should I call him?
You see a robed man with a hood hanging over his face.
Or wave.
He does not react.
That's not polite.
Stop waving to people.
Can I gag him?
You didn't learn your.
It worked
He
out
says-
perfectly last time.
Well,
Hey,
oh, I need my hood. You can't do
good
this
try.
without a hood.
I can't do no. I need more props.
You're fine.
Always.
I know. I need more props. for
We
sure.
need to help you
Anybody,
get more
like,
props.
heal
No, I'm
Aldrich?
kidding, but I
Besides
do love it.
wake 'em up?
I
Showing
feel
up in
about
costume.
50%.
It says,
So
I,
fine.
I see that your friend is fixed.
You guys
It's
know
time
this
for us
guy?
to leave now.
He wouldn't let us come on his boat the first time because you weighed like 2,500 effing pounds, Baldric. As
Cannot
a big
carry a giant stone statue of a person across the river in my
Wait,
meager
did somebody say giant stone statue?
Yeah,
Brings
it's
you
you.
Yeah,
with
dude.
Kermit the Frog, the dark version.
Do it.
No, it's a bad idea.
Before you leave, I'll have you know, the ferry ride has been one way these days. Rarely have I brought back a passenger. When I do, I'm not described as living.
Rarely have you brought back a passenger.
Where does this ferry go?
We don't know, but it's paid for, so we might as well take
We
it.
don't know where it goes. Can I roll?
Seems
It
reasonable.
probably is. Wait, do you know
Insight?
where it goes?
I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, can we ask him where it goes?
Yeah, hey ferryman, where's this thing go?
Across the Thieves Bay.
Across. How
Yeah.
far?
What's
How
it
far?
Beaver
Since the
Bay.
poison and the corruption that's taken it over, it's not been the same.
In what way?
It's corrupted by poisons.
The land is
Hey,
black,
what time is
pitchy,
it? Does anyone
slippery.
know?
Nightfall.
Okay.
Can we take a nap before
Okay.
we leave?
Creatures.
Hold on, I'm listening to what the land is
The
like.
creatures
Where
that
we're
reside
going.
there are neither dead nor
Yeah,
alive.
nice falling.
Okay.
Are
Can
there
I use my
dolphins?
dark vision to see if we
Not
can
know.
see the how far this Beaver's Bay? Can I see land?
Oh, you cannot see land.
It's
Can I-
foggy as fuck. The shroud
But I
is.
have night vision.
Shrouding.
I have
Yes,
eagle eye. Can I
so the
see?
K,
You can see
Like
it.
any
It's
cave.
fine.
But we're
just
looking
a
across
l-
the bay. I thought.
Wait, it goes like around the island.
no, no,
So-
Dark
Thieves
Vision
Bay
only
is
works
just
about
the name of.
120
It's
feet.
just the name of the
You
main
already
island.
know this?
Yeah,
How do you know?
because that's what dark vision does.
Oh no, I'm saying. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, what you see before you is just a bunch. Is sort of a swampy marsh.
Let's go.
What
Can
looks
I-
like.
Can I ask how far it is across the bay?
Yeah, you can, of course. Let me put my hood back on.
Should we nap now or nap?
He said he'd wait 2 days, so we have a day to nap.
Yeah, do
And
technically
we've also-
before
we
he
still have
leaves.
another day.
We also
Mr.
already took a
Ferryman?
long rest. We took a long rest already.
Yeah, how long are
I
you
didn't.
willing to wait still?
We're still at 2 days.
Okay.
I respect the craft.
Thank you. It has been but half a day. You still have 1.5 left. And then I go.
You want to watch us sleep
Wait, he's leaving.
on this
No,
beach?
can I?
Oh,
Sir.
he said we have a day and a half left. He's not leaving yet.
Yes.
So we're good.
The druid
question.
speaks.
My question is, how far across the bay is it to the beaver?
How long of a trip?
How many clicks?
It should not take us more than 2 days.
It's 2 days
To
journey
get there?
by rowboat.
Yes.
That must be hell on your arms.
Okay, if it's 2 days journey, guys, and we have a day and a half left here.
Is it a day if we help?
If you would like to take up the position of rowing the boat, it would be
No, I'm telling you, I would not like to do that.
We need to sleep before we get into any danger.
Okay, guys. So if it takes 2 days on the boat, we can sleep on the boat.
Yeah, but the
Can we
problem
sleep
is,
on the
is
boat?
we've been
Yeah,
here-
Baldric and I make eye contact. Like, I doubt
You very
we'll be
much
getting
can
any
sleep on the boat, but
There's a bigger
a party of our
problem.
size may draw unwanted attention.
I hear that.
There's also the problem
Tell
of
him.
how long we've been here, and like, if it's gonna make us go crazy. It's a
Yeah.
2 day
How long
float.
have we been here?
I think
How
we're
long
on
was I
our
a statue?
day
Not
two.
Like fucking 4 hours.
We're definitely
Oh, that's
into
not too
day
bad as far as
3.
statues go.
Yeah, so you have 7
I mean, that's a very short
days.
And
time for a
Wyla
statue.
There
only
was like a
said
big
3
dragon though,
max.
right?
Yeah.
I might
That
have
was real?
changed.
It's dead now.
I don't
What about the demon?
know. It's definitely not
No,
only
we
3
didn't fuck
days.
with that.
No,
big.
yes, but he said
Where
3
is
to
it
7
now?
days people go crazy. And Wyla was saying 3.
Somewhere else.
And this
That's
is
all
saying
that
a 2 day
matters.
trip.
Good enough for me. At the
I have a
moment.
question for you. Do you know how long we've been on this island?
Yeah,
2
we'd
days.
I have
love to know
literally
how
no
long
idea.
have we been on this island.
That's been, well,
1
does
week.
under the island
found.
count as on the island?
Any part of this island.
We slept here like once, right?
We've been here 2 days, 2.5 days.
3.
Is that on my brain?
Are
I
you
don't know.
sure?
Have we
And you see a
stopped at
big
all?
crooked smile come up across his face.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
I
No.
have literally no
Not
idea.
even
I was
close to
furniture
sure.
like
Rob,
15
how long
minutes
we've
ago.
been here?
Definitely less than 5 days.
If you're not
Definitely
sure, then
more
you've
than
been
2.
here too long.
No, we've been
Man.
here. We haven't been here too long for sure. Like we're.
Okay,
trying
but
to-
this is a 2 day trip.
But for real,
Indeed.
above
There,
the table,
just
how
there.
long have we been?
Okay,
That is
we
how it would
went.
seem.
We went into the cave, the dungeon, on the morning of the 2nd day.
We've been
Yes.
here like
That sounds
So
right.
then we were in the thing for
Like-
however
We took a short
fucking
rest.
long.
We didn't
Once.
take a long. Oh wait, we did take a long rest.
We did
down there.
take a long
We took a
rest.
long rest?
We took
Yes.
a long rest, and that was
After
when we
finding the
threatened the
boat.
guy.
As we
Right.
piled up those bodies.
Where were you, Bo?
Yeah. So we've been here
3.
2.5 days.
2.5 days.
Okay, and this is a 2
That's
day
not even
journey
hitting
plus a
the
2 day
timer
journey
yet.
back.
we're good. You're
But
full
we're
of shit.
four
You're being
days.
Leaving
6.5
the,
days.
leaving the island after 3 days is probably a solid plan.
Right, and
Well,
it's
then that
2.5
would
days,
be
and it's a 2
leaving
day
tonight.
journey to the.
we
take
this whole Bay.
3 to
It's a 2-day journey, so we should probably
This is
not
seriously-
really wait any longer. Are you literally not doing great at all?
I would suggest letting our cleric
doing
regain.
If I had to
Some
quantify
power.
it
I
mathematically,
refuse to get on this boat with a
I
broken
feel about
cleric.
52
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, okay.
If we go
Nice.
to Beaver's Bay, are we out of Careless K? We're
Which is
done?
higher than
No,
her
we're
max.
still in Careless K. It's just like another place. So I don't think we should stay and sleep. I think that if something happens, maybe you could try and keep.
Maybe I'll take a
sleeping.
nap on the boat.
What?
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
sleep
think
through
that's
any
a good idea.
encounters that
Yeah.
might.
Okay, this
arise.
might be the first time we
On the
have to
ocean.
put this to a vote.
Can we wake him?
I vote we sleep.
No, we just took a long rest, dude. We're fine.
We
You just
okay.
took a long rest.
We
He's
The
been a
rest-
statue.
The,
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
our
we didn't
healer,
take
our
long
party
rest.
healer has no
I get that.
expendables.
Oh, and I'm
spells.
supposed to heal people?
Yeah, not all of us could have been a mushroom.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know.
We.
Above table,
I'm-
I've burnt the majority of my spells.
He's out,
I
and
hear
there's
you.
no way
I
we're
got
gonna
it.
get out.
I
of
get
there.
that he needs to rest.
I don't.
It's still a
really
problem
care,
going
but
I'll be
I
totally
agree.
fine without spells, it's fine.
Even
I don't think
even
any of us would
without
have the
Baldric
three.
not
I got good
resting,
stuff.
it's still a problem.
Maybe
I
we'll
think the
start
guy
trying
is
out
trying
or
to tell
something.
us that it's already too late, so I think that's my hint of
In
we're
for a
already
penny, in
fucked
for
no
a
matter
pound.
what, kind of. Which is also
If Wyla says we leave, then I'd say we leave.
That's crazy to me.
Well, Wyla's
I'm
saying
no,
we
we
stay.
gotta. I know. I didn't want you to sleep, but like.
Does that mean we stay?
Yes.
Alright.
Making
I don't care.
bad decisions.
I don't care either way. I want to obviously leave.
Wait.
I want to leave, but I want to live.
But
Yes.
if
That's
you
the thing.
I
guys,
know it's a very tough choice.
Well, I want to leave, but it's like I get it. He needs to heal. I get that. But even with him resting, it's a 2-day journey there and a 2-day journey back.
So
That
we're
will put
fucked
us
no
here.
matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, if we're
exactly.
leaving
Six
this
and a
part
half
of the
days here.
island,
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
Unless we leave right now, it's already too late. You know what I mean? So like that's why
So you
I'm
just
like,
want to leave right now?
no. So I think
No.
we should
So
probably
we're all-
just sleep.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean leave the? You mean
like leave this
Careless
whole
K.
ass place.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
what
We
you're
should
saying.
leave
Didn't they
like.
said 3 to 5 days or something?
3 to
Yeah,
7.
Speed up the boat.
3 to 7?
Maybe we can
7.
speed up the
Well,
boat.
Hopefully,
It's a
we
wide
probably
all the
range.
time they're
can.
taking to redo it, it will
And
be.
we probably can if
I
we.
got control water.
And
Remember
if we.
that one that I almost killed you with? Yeah.
Come on. Okay, I think that he should rest, and we will try to control the boat to go faster.
Yep, and we can also assist him in rowing as well.
We were thinking of something better than
Well, obviously, but I just mean like
I mean,
in
like-
general.
So
We
while
could definitely make it go faster.
Baldric,
Only
do you have to
one
take a
old
short
man.
or long?
Long.
He's gotta take
yeah.
a long boy.
I don't want. I don't want to get on the boat. I think it's disaster.
Take a long.
They're trying to get him to sleep on the boat, and that is not going to be uninterrupted
no.
sleep.
That's fine. He can sleep on the ground right here. If we're already here too long. Then
I like
whatever.
sleeping on the ground. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
how long are you need to sleep? Can you do a meditation?
No.
I'm a
Fucking
dwarf.
You need 8 hours.
Uh,
God damn it.
dwarf. Yeah.
6 hours
How
plus
about-
2 hours of light
Let's do it on the
activity.
boat.
Yes.
So no rowing
We
for
can't,
Baldric.
we're going to get
It's a 2-day
attacked.
journey. It's a 2-day journey. He can sleep on the boat, wake up, and we'll speed up the boat.
Yeah, but this guy said our party of our size is gonna attract unwanted
Fever's Bay.
So
There's gonna be
So
pirates.
like, if there's
Can you
any
speak up first? How
encounter,
many
He
spells
said
do
it
you have?
may have.
0.
I
He's
got a
out.
couple.
We don't know.
We're reading
I got
into his
one.
words a lot.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
How
got
many
one
you got? How many you got?
real good one
What
left and a
level?
couple of okays.
Let's do one real one, good one, to speed it up, and
Mhm.
then you go to sleep as soon as we speed it up.
Yeah, I can do that.
Raw, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Cool.
Gar.
Yeah, you didn't say shit. Wake up. You got a job to do.
Like-
Boxy's
I
still
think we
around.
have a
Did the
plan,
captain
guys.
just say aye aye?
let's do it.
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everybody have a plan to speed up the boat.
To the navigator? What is she?
I am the navigator.
No, this fucking cloak. We don't have our ship. This cloak guy is the navigator.
Our ship's
Is
in
he?
bits.
I know, I was just remarking on the captain using the term aye aye.
Gar.
It's like you guys say aye, aye, Captain.
Because you
Nice
only
of
have one
that.
eye.
Aye, aye.
Just a high.
Aye.
Aye, aye, aye,
Captain.
aye,
That's
aye.
supposed to mean
Aye.
What's it the same?
Aye. I don't know.
Aye,
I just don't know.
Alright.
No, no.
No,
So we're
You
gonna
guys
go?
pass without trace.
That's not a bad idea.
honestly, if we got that,
Honestly,
safety first.
So
Solid
what's happening?
move.
Are we napping?
I'm gonna try to sleep while we travel if we're traveling.
Can I assist?
But we
with
need to-
your sleep?
Well,
If you
okay.
wake me up,
Wake me up.
I will
and
Can I
Well,
somehow
whatever.
use my
Can I
dexterous
wake up
skills
inside?
to build you like a thing that doesn't move, like that will put you into a baby ass thing? Press me to do. Okay, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and I hope this helps. I don't know. I remember how the orphanage smelled.
it was
I'm
like
gonna
This
try
old
and
lady,
tug
yeah.
on some memories. I am gonna attempt. Don't make me dress
a
like
broken
your
wrist.
mother. I will do it if need be, but I'm not.
She was
I'm gonna
pretty
cast
awful.
prestidigitation. She won't help put you to sleep, but she might.
No, go to
Make
sleep
it
or I
smell
will
like
put you to sleep.
Child times, like yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sleep
Well, now
in the
your
corner
back's
of the
gonna
boat.
hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Yes, I would just want to help ensure that Baldric can
Alright.
sleep.
When we're on this ship, let me know. When we're on
Long
this
story
boat.
short, yeah, we
It's
can.
fucking real
Let's
low.
go.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
We
Looks
going.
like
We're
we're
resting
going
on the boat.
We're taking
Yeah.
first sleeping shift.
Wait, no, we're making the boat go fast first, and then you're going to sleep.
I see.
He should sleep immediately.
He can't
No, wait,
make the
dude,
boat go fast if he's sleeping.
I did
Not if
not.
I'm
No, he
sleeping.
can
know that
conjure.
this was- oh
He
my
can
God.
conjure water, and the water.
I can do that for
Oh.
like 10 minutes, I think.
That's fine, and then I
Sounds
can
like it's
conjure a tidal
concentration.
wave, and then I can conjure some animals, and
That's
we'll
just
keep going.
burning up. I am so afraid
It's
of all
not.
this
It's totally
spell
fine because
burning.
I am.
Passing
We're all
without
higher
trace is
level,
far
so
more
we have
important
more
than
slots.
conjuring animals, but
What? What'd you
Your
say?
spell
You
slots.
say that, but we keep
Or ants.
almost dying, so that's why I'm like the fear.
What?
You said
So passing without a trace would be more important than
I
conjuring
yeah,
animals.
I
think
agree.
Pass the trace would be good here if we're not trying to be noticed. Having a +10 to our
I'm
stealth
still worried
checks.
about the 2
Yeah,
days
that would be a
on
good
water.
one. Yeah, if you could throw a pass without a trace. we
Okay,
could
that's
get
fine, but I'm
I can get
still
a solid
very
nap
worried
while we
about
do that.
2 days on the water.
Salt nap.
You should be. We're not very lucky with water.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, I'm switching helmets.
I can always meditate
That's a smart
and
move.
get my spell slots back.
I'll be sure to switch
Are
it
you
back
attuned
if you're
to
ever
both
in a
of them?
situation.
Yes. Is
I'm
the other
doing
one
both.
attunable?
Yeah, no, so
I only have one
Yeah, no, so-
attuned item right now.
Yeah, the diver's helmet.
If
Yeah,
the
the
other
diver's
one is
helmet.
attunable also, then I'm attuned to 2 items.
yeah. So I told you after the last session that it didn't require attunement, and then I realized that
It
I'd
should.
be handing you like a broken,
That's
a really
totally
broken
fair.
item.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Especially
Yeah.
if there's other runes circulating around that you could just like
yeah.
have all
Yeah,
of
because
them.
then you can have 5.
Yeah, then you just be Superman or Thanos or so. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
it requires
I'll,
attunement.
I'll
This is
consider
the,
that second slot filled.
These are the things that are hard to think about when you're homebrewing.
Hitting those enemies
Absolutely.
with the one-liners.
Thank you for being
Big on for
patient
the
with
head.
my learning as I go.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
So 2
But,
attuned.
I
So
mean,
we're
that's
saying
the
we
only
don't need to
attuned
go
item I
faster?
have.
Yeah, so you have
That's
two
what
attunements.
everybody
You have
Yeah.
the helmet of underwater breathing.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
Lila thinks. What does everyone
The
else
helmet of
think? Do they not
endurance.
care if we go
Also,
fast?
Baldric
You don't
is
care if
scared
we
of
go
water
fast.
as it is, then try to kill
That's
himself in
y'all
the
are
water,
crazy.
so I'm definitely
think-
wearing
well, I
the
mean-
water helmet.
that is a
Fast
huge
to me,
statement.
yeah, would bring attention, but yeah, I think
I'm
I'm
gonna
down
cast
for
We're
fast
like
without a
three
trace.
accidents
And
away from
also,
wearing your water
without
helmet on
Lila's
land.
permission, because I don't need it,
That's
a
Dude, it's just
Things
me.
that-
It's the party. It's
You're
the,
one
this-
person. Is it-
Yo. Okay, I'm not into what's happening right now. If we could take a step back, that'd be
Go ahead
cool.
and
I
conjure
completely agree,
dolphins.
Mariah.
We'll just get on our way.
Alright, I'm gonna do both. Are we
What's the
ready?
second one?
Are you gonna go to sleep?
I'm having a nap.
Are you
Okay,
ready
sweet.
to go on the boat?
We're ready. Here we go.
Please pile on and make what room you can. This is boat. is
We'll
really
find a
meant to
nice
accommodate
spot
two,
and
but
lay face down in the boat.
We'll make do.
This only lasts for an hour.
So you guys step
That's
onto the
not
boat.
trace.
Yeah.
Still.
One by one. You guys step around the outer parts. I would say that probably 3 of you go to the front. You realize how small this boat is, and it starts rocking as you get on into the water. And a few of you go up and grab the large part in the front of the boat that is sort of waving back and forth to stabilize yourselves. Baldric
Masthead.
curls up
Grab
into a
some
ball.
aft.
So you guys kind of have to move your feet in awkward positions and contort your bodies so you actually have room to lay down. It's a very small
I'm
rowboat.
only 5 feet tall.
It's probably a 2-person rowboat, and now there's 7 of you on it.
Oh, okay,
Um,
never mind. Yeah, that's a
So
good
yeah, you're laying there between a bunch of feet, and
shit. That's fine.
the
I
hooded
slept on the floor
figure
my whole life.
pushes you guys along
And then
with
pass.
what seems like utter ease as he pushes you out of the sludge and muck. This nasty smell comes up out of the ground that's penetrating even your masks. It's just the smell of death as he pushes you out. He still doesn't
Just
get out of the
like
boat. Oddly enough, like as he's walking along, the water gets up knee deep, waist deep, and it's just sludge. You can actually see it's not like ripples of water coming out from him. It's like sludge, like oozing out as he steps forward to waist deep, all the way up to chest deep. And then as the boat is flowing in the muck and the water starts to give way, or the sludge starts to give way to water, he starts to pull himself out of the muck, and you see his robe just caked in this blackness with like little lines of some sort of phosphorescent green dripping off of his robe. And he pulls himself up onto the boat with ease, like almost as if he weighs nothing. Lands both feet back onto the boat. He grabs his oar off the side of the boat and he pushes off of the sludge, and you hear a sloshing give way to it's light waves kind of lapping up against the side. And we're gonna take a break.
Cool.
Well, the good news is we got through 2 conversations.
level
this
at level 9.
Yeah, and I also
I was
wanted to
really
conjure.
And then I took a
Yeah.
shower and I like put
Woodland
soap in it, and then I got in
creature?
the
Yeah.
shower and it was just like a couple lines.
Oh,
So,
so-
okay,
oh, it did
okay,
for
now that
everything.
it's
Nice.
gonna be
Right.
dried
It's all
out,
the
it's
same
just
thing.
Oh,
Drew's
Jude.
shit is amazing.
Mary,
So,
I
like-
painted one.
Are you allergic to her in like any other like setting?
You,
like,
that's
Thank you.
I miss, and the only animal I've ever, like, as a child,
Can't
like,
do
connected with is a
Grab this
cat. Like,
It'll
Just
hurt.
don't rip your
And
and
hands
she's a
off.
little black cat.
You can still a lot of cats when you grab their scrubs, it's like a
we almost
maternal
named
thing.
I feel like
Sabrina.
most cats, if they were
Salmon
like
and
5 pounds
Maya
heavier,
said
would
a
be
cute
like,
name
"I'm gonna
earlier
kill you."
too.
You can try all you want. If I'm grabbing your scrub, it's gonna be kind of hard to bend your arms.
Said
And
Ember.
even this way, it's
Yeah.
not super easy for them.
Yeah.
It's like picking up the
I didn't
crabs
say.
when their
Yeah.
legs are all in the front and they're like, I can't get you.
Yeah,
Salem.
but it's not just that. It's a.
Maybe it was that. No,
It's a mommy
It's like a
thing.
hormonal
I think we're on
response
TV again.
when you
I
grab
got
the
one
scrub.
too.
Yeah, there's a hormonal
And
response,
I
so
had
they're
Dahlia,
gonna quickly be
like
like,
Black
oh
Dahlia.
fuck.
Yeah.
They're very tempted to
I am
submit.
she
Here's
hears
the
me.
guy. She's looking right over Travis's.
But with
little
domestic
area,
cats,
Yeah.
domesticated cats, they've been domesticated
Just waiting to
20,000
go to the
years.
bathroom.
Like,
Yeah, I'll sit down.
they're trained to act like kittens. I shouldn't say food, bred to act like kittens.
We
She's just all hyped. She's
watched
like,
this cool
children,
Egyptian
She
documentary.
was awesome.
And then they were like uncovered this
good,
like
dude.
cat tomb and there was like a bunch of cat mummies in there and then there was a lion cub. It was like one of the first like lion cubs
It was
they
the
found.
first.
Yeah. Found a lion cub in there and then they're trying to draw parallels between like Egyptians like and lions and cool shit like that. Getting real hyped about the cats.
Instinct.
Like all the Greek islands and shit, like there used to be lions and all of that shit, like all over
Oh
that
my
area.
god, yeah, dude. That's
It's so cool.
there's this really
It's funny how she's
good book.
They hunted all the motherfuckers to extinction.
Oh, it's not a hunting. There's a
She
lot
does,
of it
she
is
will.
brought
She's
in
supposed
by
to.
hogs killed a bunch.
I could see that.
They brought in hogs when they were exploring because
Yeah.
they just always wanted to come back and have food.
Well, and bacon is delicious. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
really
it's
hard
just
to
like
argue.
Hawaii
Yeah.
too with the pig.
Hogs,
Yeah.
it's all over it. So
Yeah.
there's this book called
It's all yeah.
The Song of the Dodo.
Yeah.
And it's all about
Yeah, of course.
Anthropocene.
It smells kind of like
Oh.
pee, but
Well,
No, that's
Check it
what I
out.
was like,
Sixth grade
I'll
grade
ask.
extinction.
Yeah, yeah.
So it goes a lot
Like,
into
whatever you want.
I don't wanna.
causing the extinction, but it's
We're
not all
super
hunting.
good at
Yeah, some of it is just
that.
destabilizing.
Just fucking up the
yeah,
the
destabilizing the environment.
ecology of the area.
Yeah. So like, what is that called? When you take the
Gentrification.
No, when you
Shit.
take the
Your
habitat.
food supply.
No, but the
So
the
I
big one
highlighted
is
all the things
development.
on here that-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not just
Like,
like
require
killing
rules
other
and
animals
stuff,
that should
like-
be there. It's
But
just
destroying
like,
their
just
environment.
just
that they
completely
live in.
destroying
Yeah.
their environment.
2D text.
Yeah, they get pushed out.
And now climate change is pushing them out,
Plus 3
even where
bonus
we
to
don't live.
attack.
I
Yeah.
read this thing that said that
And we
climate
do that
change
with
isn't
water
real,
too. We
so
push all the
we're
water out.
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna
Bathe in
suck all
blood
the
in
water
1
from
minute.
you.
It's fine.
And
Water's
then
And
not
you
let
don't
it
live
soak back
within like
in.
400
Hey,
miles
that's
of
what
you,
it
but
is.
you're
15
dead
charming
anyway.
Yeah.
Grow.
Oh my god, stressful.
Unsuccessful
I am
save.
so
3d6
hyped
psychic
for our
damage on
extinction.
Yeah.
Failed save.
Can't
Dominated
wait.
by so I mean,
It's kind of weird going to work
Anything that
during the
requires
apocalypse,
magic
though.
It will happen.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
highlighted for
Going
you.
to work in an
And the
apocalypse?
spells.
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
can
I do it
cast
every
anytime
Monday
they
through
can.
Friday.
Going to work. Oh yeah, we're doing that now.
One
for
d4.
Yeah.
Two.
I'm like, I know that the world is ending and society is on the brink of collapse, but I'm still going to a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
Like,
I got
You
fucking
should
bills to
see
pay.
my
for some
workers
reason.
that are like, they get like so hyped. They're like just turned 18, you know, and they're like,
great app design, y'all.
nothing fucking
What-
matters.
what
Why are you
Great.
using the D&D Beyond?
Just need money.
D&D
to get
base.
drunk.
This is
And I'm
Eventbrite.
like, oh my
Well, fuck all
god.
that. Why aren't you using
I got an
the D&D
email
Beyond
that
for-
reminded me that I bought cherry tickets at El Corazon, but I moved it to a Monday night.
Ew.
So I won't be going to a Buck
Still
Cherry show on a Monday
On
night.
a Monday?
On a Monday.
Zoning out.
Hey, you guys want to go to Buck Cherry on Monday?
Like there's a
Yeah,
cat
any
in
of
my
you
eye.
guys
Like,
know
Weird.
Buck Cherry?
It's
It
all
was
black
Zone
top
before it
covered.
was
It's
El
really
Corazon.
cool.
Buck
I
Cherry
can't
is,
remember.
Are you gonna get one?
It's like Chuck Berry, but
Did you
reversed.
find?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
not.
it used to be called something
It
else
wasn't.
before
I
it
thought
was
it was
El
Society
Corazon.
Sex.
Remember the
That was
Funhouse?
the not Society
Funhouse
Sex.
is next door.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, El Corazon used to, like, it was a real famous place before it was
telling you
El
what's gonna
Corazon. It was
happen, so
called
don't
something else.
prevent.
I was there like 50 times because I'm older than
Kind
you.
of like this.
I don't know, because I'm not that old.
That's true.
Travis
Yeah.
doesn't even know, and he's old.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
But he's
What
well
was El
traveled, he
Corazon
wasn't here.
called before?
Do you remember?
I like well traveled better than old.
She's like, you get
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember what El Corazon was before El Corazon?
Yeah.
Wasn't it lo-fi? Or is lo-fi still around?
No, that's
El Corazon.
It's
It's
right
been
next
El
door.
Corazon
No
since I
more
was a
no
teenager.
dick for me.
Right. But before, when I was a teenager, it wasn't El Corazon.
Yeah, so I'm not as well traveled as you.
The pizza
I'm
place.
not as well traveled.
I think he's just a wee bit older.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Doing good. Does anyone want 2 tickets for Buck Cherry? Because I don't think I can get a refund anymore.
I'll be
What?
40 this year.
What was their song? What was the one?
Unfortunately.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy
Yeah.
bitch. Yes.
Yeah, so the
Go crazy,
site I
bitch.
think is gone.
Okay.
When is your birthday, Mary?
June 6th.
Oh wow. So you're also
Dude, my 21st was 666.
Rad.
Yes.
I was at the theater watching The Omen on
I
6/6.
didn't realize your birthday was
Every time it's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just a few days apart.
Yeah.
She's a few days older.
Oh my god.
to your.
I used to call you Aunt Darcy. The
Graceland.
Yes, that was it.
By a few days. My brother's 3 months younger.
It
Stretches
said
out
previous episode's face.
So if you want to bring up theories, I'm about to make like daddy issues.
Oh, it was only Sub-Zero for like
That's
6
your
months.
money
and then
right
it
back.
went on fire.
Okay. I was like, how does this work? Will you like massive premium? Like,
Yeah, it says Pearl Jam's first 5 shows were in there.
I'm
Yeah.
flattered.
I
Oh,
didn't
it's my
see them because I hate
ringtone.
Pearl Jam.
So the Sam, this site's
I
gone.
saw Mother Love Bone.
Yeah, I
Don't
got
like
it like
Pearl
10
Jam.
years ago.
Oh, I thought you were shaking your head about Jim. What? Nothing.
So you guys are
That's what
getting, you guys
I
got
said
on
I
the
hate Pearl
boat.
Jam.
What is the plan that you wanted to
I just
enact
needed
on the
hitters.
boat?
Yeah, so
Besides
I'm
Baldur's
going to
Gate?
cast a couple of things.
I like his solo stuff.
It's fun. It's fun. I can hate him all.
Melion's casting. What is that one y'all wanted? The
Oh,
Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to take some herbs out of the couch
And that is
and
1 hour.
A 1 hour concentration.
so
spell?
anytime you guys want to pass without a trace and I'm not here.
Just pull you out of the bell jar that you
Shake the mushroom.
very nice.
It has to look like
Love
the
it.
dude from Futurama.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Love
yes.
it.
Um,
So that's the somatic for pass without a trace. Is,
I guess I can only. Well, we're not in battle, so I can cast whatever I want.
Yeah. So normally this is an out of battle spell.
Yeah,
so it's
totally.
perfect.
But I'm doing it now.
it is a travel spell.
Yeah, you're not in battle, so it's perfect.
So
So I cast that, and then I'm going to cast Tidal.
Or Children of the Children.
Do you think that's a bad idea? I was gonna cast it like at the shore, and then
And
just
then
give,
push
kind of
us
gives a good
forward?
push off.
Okay.
I think it works.
You approve, Jim?
Yeah.
Baldric?
Baldric approves. That doesn't mean it's a good idea.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
How far are we from the shore?
It's
Probably-
all mud, also, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna wait till we're out of the mud. Actually, on that one.
Okay. So you're gonna right now you're doing pass without a trace on everyone, including the fairy
I
bowman,
put
right?
my
It would be everybody within like 30 feet.
Yeah, anyone
So
with
you're
your
a danger
I always
lady.
thought
No,
of
I
this.
don't. Doesn't make you.
Sorry.
Don't step on
No
your
matter
shit.
what's happening now, okay, but don't hurt yourself.
It's a great spell.
Where you gotta butcher like
All right. So
the one dude. What's his name?
Zoidberg.
so everyone, including the boat dude, right?
Yes, yes. And the waves you cannot hear as we move through the water. And that lasts for an hour.
Crashes
But I
down
think
on an
that's
area
the
within range. One action, instantaneous. You conjure up a wave of water that crashes down an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide.
You're
up to
reading
10
Tidal
feet
Wave
tall.
now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Right, so that's
On
why
a
I was
failed
gonna
save, a creature takes 48. Well, this is different because you're on a boat, so
Right, I was gonna
Never
cast it
thought I'd be
away
on a boat.
from us. Yeah.
yeah, so that it pushes the boat. I gotcha.
Also, moving through non-magical difficult terrain does not cost. Oh, it's just me anyway. It's not my favorite terrain, so it's
Okay.
just me. We good?
Oh, and swamp is one of your favorite terrains.
No, well that's different. Landstride is different, but it's just for me. It's not for the whole party. So never mind.
Got you.
You can't get lost by magical means. Except by magical means.
That's different. That's natural explorer.
All right, so you guys are on the boat. He's rowing along.
This is why he told me to take some walk and not mount.
So I guess everyone's trying to like lump in and hide a little bit. So if
We're
everyone
gonna
can make a
pass it out
stealth
of
check.
Tracy at the party,
I'm
right?
having a nap.
Yeah, so with pass out of trace, you have to hide, and it
Oh, do
adds
you?
to your stealth score. You get
Oh.
plus 10 bonus.
I'm gonna call up with Aldrich.
Do I need to roll a stealth while sleeping?
Roll
Give me
for not
Melody.
snoring.
Check out this
Too
star.
much for
That
me.
is a good question.
I'm just gonna roll, and if you want it, you can have it.
It'll be good to have.
What is
So,
this?
I'm pretty sure it's 13.
What did you?
What do you have?
Oh, plus 10,
20.
so it would be 23.
20 with the 10 plus 10.
23?
Okay.
Now I gotta do mine.
And
23 with the pass without a trace. I'm
Wait,
pretty sure.
I'm
Hold
about to
on
write
one
with
second. Let me
this.
double check.
and then
Oh, sorry, I gotta roll at disadvantage. Do I have to roll
What
at
do we-
disadvantage if I'm
what
not
is
moving?
I think we're rolling a stealth.
no, I mean you're
okay.
I
hiding.
should get it out of here.
You're sleeping
I'm
at the bottom
stationary.
of
Okay, yeah.
Melian?
What are we rolling stealth?
Yeah.
Nat 15 plus 2, so 17.
Plus 10.
27.
Plus
Okay.
10 could be the pass without a trace, yeah.
That thing.
All right. And then banana.
I rolled a
Shit, I lost my
26
gear.
plus 10, so 36.
Jesus.
It's right there.
Irresponsible.
Becomes a barnacle.
That was it.
Oh my god!
Wyla?
baby.
23.
You can't see me.
Okay, and that goes for your dragon too.
Is that with your plus 10?
Okay.
I'm hiding.
13 plus 10.
You're really
Yeah.
cute though.
Yes,
Just check. Rock.
You're gonna be a little golden.
These are all much
barnacle.
lower than the cave.
I
You guys
rolled-
must have rolled really
I
was gonna
rolled
say,
a
don't you
5.
have
Yeah,
plus
you must
11?
roll
Right.
I got plus
And a brass
13
eight.
plus 10.
I rolled an 8.
Oh wait, then I
Yeah.
totally did mine wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a little low.
You're right, I'm 33.
Yeah.
You're
you
30.
rolled a 5 and you're
I only
33.
added 8 for some reason
Yeah.
to this 5 instead of a 13. I don't
Yeah.
know why on
Okay,
earth.
yeah, you're 33. That makes a lot more
I
sense.
missed the
I was
cleric.
gonna say that's a little low.
Alright.
I'm sleeping.
So as this happens,
So I'm sleeping.
you cast a gentle wave off of the water that.
Wait, why? What? I haven't done that yet.
He's
Yeah, you
it's
guys are
flavor
far enough
text.
out that you've decided
Oh,
to
okay.
cast
I
Tidal Wave.
got you.
A
Thanks.
few moments have passed. It pushes into the back, and you hear like a few swamp animals make some noise as the wave comes up.
Sweet.
Oh,
and
yes.
it picks up the back of the boat
Just
and the
took
back of the
you.
boat.
Everybody, hold on.
Just a
Melian
30
yells.
foot out there, don't worry about it.
Everyone, hold on.
Come on.
You just hear.
Did that go in the bag?
I think it was.
Okay.
R-O-U?
Right off the rim.
You guys all hold on to the boat, and the wave picks you up and pushes you forward. The ferry boatman brings his oar up out of the water and sets it across his lap and sits back as the wave picks you up and pushes you forward for a while. You gain a good amount of momentum, and as soon as it starts calming down, the ferryman gets back up, and when it's to about the speed he was rowing, he puts his oar back into the water. He starts paddling side to side, and he says, well, that saved us some time.
Nice.
So you guys go onward.
I'm gonna. Do you have another oar? Do you need any help?
Oh, yeah.
You do not need any help. Please relax.
Got some wood.
I mean, if you make an oar, you can attempt to help.
You're not.
We have 2 days.
You're not
Don't we
doing
have 2 days?
A little less now.
So I'm down to.
Yeah, there's no more oars, and he told me to chill, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
gotcha.
kind of be like,
Gotcha.
hurt.
Plus, you guys are all kind of trying to be stealthy and hiding.
Let me know when I'm done with my long rest, I guess.
Yeah, I would say at this point, you guys have moved for probably 5 hours without incident. Long rest. Let's see.
Why are you rolling randomly?
Is anyone doing anything on the boat other than being stealthy?
Nah.
I kind of wanna maybe fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm definitely chilled out. I'm gonna meditate with them.
I'm gonna say that you're not gonna be able to get a long rest on this boat because you're
It's a
standing.
small spot. I would rather sit
Baldric
on you.
is teeny and he's like
You'd be
everyone's
something
standing
small
on him.
and sleep.
Okay,
I
so
could, right? And then
I-
I'd be
There's no point in
rested
making
and
it
sleep if I were.
short rest, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna
I
chill.
like that idea. I'm stealing it.
Do it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll like eat some food or like just like whatever.
Melion's gonna turn into a lightning bug and fall asleep on Baldric's knee.
Okay. So Pass Without a Trace is now gone because 5 hours have passed.
Sweet.
I mean, it was gone 4 hours ago.
I'm gonna sharpen my sword.
Okay.
My new sword.
As you
Your lightning sword.
attempt to sharpen your sword, you notice that
Look
it
at
takes
the
no
worst.
edge, and
Or one.
Damn.
you actually you pulled it out of the sheath to sharpen it. So
that's one of our fucking legs.
What is this?
So you pull your sword out of the scabbard. Make
I got
a
a really special
What the
sword.
fuck
make
is
a
this?
DC 15 charisma saving throw.
A what?
DC 15
Oh, okay.
charisma saving
That
throw.
term.
Which one is that?
20.
Which one?
You roll your
Plus your
20
charisma
and then you
bonus.
add, yeah. I got you.
You're supposed to tell us the DC.
Nope.
Jesus
But it doesn't
Christ.
matter. We're all learning.
This is
So
gonna
it's
hurt
probably better that way.
It's gonna
anyways.
hurt someone. 4 plus 0.
4?
It's a tiny little boot. No.
Failed it by
I'm
11?
so glad I'm a lightning bug. Very small target.
Might help you out. Yeah.
4 plus
We
0.
saved Baldric and he gets his head absolutely robbed the fuck off. I know.
It's a
If
distinct
you say it, it
possibility.
can't happen.
That's not true.
Okay.
Could be more creative than that. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good you're sharpening your sword.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
They can't sharpen it.
It can't even be sharpened, guys. Guys.
Hello?
About to learn
What happened?
a valuable piece of
So
information.
you pull the sword out of the scabbard and you try and take this whetstone to it, and after about a minute of you seeing this not taking any edge, all of a sudden like you can feel your neck seize up and your jaw seize up, and then you feel this ringing in your brain and this voice in your head that you cannot resist. And it says, it just says, blood. I need blood. Bathe me in blood.
Yummy.
Alright, so
I
do I
like
get an
this.
action?
No, you have to, you feel completely compelled to follow
Yeah,
the command
that's what
of
I
the
mean.
voice in your head.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So
so,
can I
now,
make
yeah.
an action to that? Can I make a reaction?
Well, there's no combat here, so you
Cut my own hand.
do what you need to do to bathe it
Oh,
in
it's
blood.
your left
You
hand.
cut your own hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just kind of running it through it. You cut your hand and you take.
It's literally the best
Do
case
I get extra points protecting me in damage, right? Or
You
some shit?
rolled up.
Roll it. Roll it.
Let's see.
Or like, do I have advantage or?
You rolled a 4.
You have
Yeah,
advantage on your
like
own
I
damage
No,
roll.
with the sword, with the, cause like I own the sword, so I have to.
I attuned to it. No harm shall
Uh,
come to me.
And then what's your bonus? What's your attack bonus?
With
Normally,
yeah, with her
It's
new
like
weapon
10?
or yeah.
Alright, so
We're-
you take
Plus 5
it
plus
is
4.
10.
you take
Plus five, plus four,
16
plus
slashing damage
11.
as you run it through your hand, and it
Oh my
cuts this
Plus
huge
6
gaping
plus
gash.
4.
And
Plus
a
3.
little bit of your
Yeah.
blood
Plus 13.
runs
Yeah.
onto the sword,
It's 13.
and it absorbs into the sword, and you hear blood, more blood, bathed in blood.
Do we all? Just her, right?
Just her.
Yeah,
is
nobody
right.
else can hear that.
I'd be like, yo, you good? Why are you cutting yourself over there?
Frahazara?
You do not feel the ability to respond.
Oh
Your voice is kind of choked
She's
up
not
into your
responding
throat.
to you. She's
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Okay. This
Mending.
bitch is freaking out. you guys.
Shit, I don't think I can cast it. I said. I don't think I can cast.
Um,
You're a sleep.
You
We
have
thought
to.
the
You have
demons
to
would
do
get us.
something.
We brought the
right now.
demons with
I do.
us.
Yeah. You have to bathe that sword in blood. It has told you to, and you have to
So
follow
I
that command.
cut my hand open.
Right now
isn't
you are
that-
charmed.
So I cut my hand open and it's bleeding, right?
Yeah, and it said
So can I just like
More
pour the
blood.
blood?
It
Or
wants
can
to
I
be
like
more
squeeze the blood out of my
all
hand?
the blood that was
Soaked
coming
in
out of your
blood.
hand was gonna come out.
Does
Okay.
she?
Um,
If she takes
you can
damage,
hold
does she
on
have
to
to
the
roll
sword,
on the
but
charm
it's
again?
commanding you to take more blood. It must be
No.
bathed.
Fuck, I
This
can't
is some
help
serious shit.
unless I change
It's a
that.
cursed
Who's around
item.
me right now?
Well, I know
Huh?
it's a
It's a
curse.
The
curse.
whole boat. It's
Artist.
a tiny
Everyone,
two-person
yeah.
boat.
You're crammed onto
But
a
I mean,
boat with
like,
your
you're
companions.
sorry.
Baldric
Is
is
there
still
anybody
sleeping.
You
who's
get to
not my
roll the-
companion
It's
on the
not
boat?
the same as
Just
charm.
the
It's
one
like the
dude,
same
the one
as the
dude.
The ferryman.
control monster spell.
Right.
So it's like, yeah,
Alright, guys.
And he's the
Give
one
her
leading us
direction.
there.
yeah.
We need him.
She has to do the thing.
Yeah, but I need him.
She's got to give it blood.
Stick it in the water.
None of us know what's going on, or else we would provide her with solutions.
Yes,
like
none of you
And
know
I'm
what's
also
going on.
Exactly.
a bug.
Alright,
So I can't
so
cast.
buzz
I'm
buzz.
I have to
Us
fulfill
three.
this urge.
Like we
Yeah, you must bathe it in blood right now.
I gotta eat a
Alright,
stress
well,
cookie
I
now.
I'm gonna go kill that one guy that's not part of my party.
No. Why don't you
You
just
go
give it a
stab
little bit
the
of your own?
She has been.
my god!
No.
What else am I gonna do?
So-
I'm
You're
like,
gonna jump
Did
in
you
the
give
water.
it a little bit of your own blood?
I did.
Swamp monster.
Didn't work.
So you
Must
go
be
over
worth
with it. You kind of shove your way past your companions. You don't really know what's going on, and you've got the sword
I don't
kind of
like
like
this.
under your elbow as you shoulder your way past.
Yuck, Raw
You
looks
come over to the
horrible.
ferryman, and you take the sword and you start piercing it in towards him, and it goes into his abdomen, and he still continues to row.
Undead.
You pull it out,
There's no blood in there.
and it's just covered in this
Fuck,
sort
it's
of
the
black
actual
oil.
ferryman.
But
Can someone with more charisma smooth this over? please?
Either one of us.
he takes what is it? 10 plus
13 is the
7
bonus.
plus 13 is her?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because it's plus 3 because the sword. 13, 16, 17.
Unless she's raging. And then it's
What is the
16.
I think
station?
she's very
I don't
calm
know.
right now.
No, that's
plus,
the hooded-
so
Yeah, I don't know
35.
its name.
He's the hooded fairy.
Does
So,
it hit?
So
So,
you pull the
35.
sword out of him. It comes out covered in black ooze, but not blood. And he goes.
Oh my
He puts the oar down for a
God.
second, and he puts a bony hand out onto your arm, and he starts gasping.
Did you do the extra damage if he's undead? Because it does that.
We did an extra 2d10 slashing, piercing damage.
Oh, Jim, you want to set it on fire?
Your companions
I know
don't
this.
really know what's going on right now, and you hear another voice in your head.
I'm sorry.
Alright, cool. I'm going to.
me in
Rob's
what
going
the
nuts.
shit?
She's turning on us. We gotta get that, keep that thing out of her
attention.
hands.
You don't know what she's hearing. You don't
Attention,
know.
everyone.
No, but like she's
They can see
going
him
nuts.
without
She
it, 'cause you're
does
the
not
ferryman.
look like
Like,
herself.
Just got up and
don't I
stabbed the
physically
boatman.
change?
We're gonna be abandoned
Huh?
in this stupid
Don't I
fucking
physically
swamp.
change?
Agree.
I mean, well,
In the power of the sword.
look at the upside.
Don't
We're going
I
to be one
physically
less
change
person in this
when
boat
I
in the
have
middle of the swamp.
Jesus.
Can
You're
I
one
cast
person
Healing
room here.
Spirit at second level on the ferryman?
That's not.
Yeah, the ferryman is
You
definitely.
sure can.
But he's no. Hey, if he's undead and you
Oh,
put the
yeah.
healing.
Well, he's not gonna.
Doesn't work that way in this game.
It doesn't
Are
work
we
that way. in
100%
this game.
sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I asked him about
Above
that the other
table.
day.
Okay.
Above table,
Okay,
yeah.
so, can I do any kind of medicine on this dude?
I mean, you can.
Healing.
What's wrong with healing spirit? Oh, it doesn't work on undead.
Or
Yeah, that's what I'm
constructs.
saying.
Can
Yeah.
Healing
Can
spells
we
not.
get that out of her hands?
You
What
could
if- I have
try
poison, I
and
have
rock
poison.
the boat around and make your way over there and try and
Can you blast it
patch
with
them
her
up.
hands?
Yeah, you can.
It's like knocking
Mend
a
him.
sword out of a
Do a,
22
medicine
strength
check.
barbarian's hand.
Well, I guess we're gonna die.
But the boat
Just has
is
to be
dead in the
bathed
water
in
and kind of
blood.
starts
I didn't see
spinning.
it ending this way.
Huh?
21.
21.
In the swamp.
Okay, so something clicks in your brain, and you reach into Baldric's bag while the boat is rocking and spinning in dead space. You feel around and you feel this skull, and you pull out the skull with the pentagram on it,
Yikes.
and you bring it over to
Kind of
you bring it
excited
over
to see what
to
this
the
does.
chest of this ferryman, and a black aura starts pouring out of it and into his chest. And he's like,
And now we know.
And I'm
Soul
gonna be
is
like,
that,
I am so sorry, I don't
The
know
night
what's
eggs.
happening, but I don't want you to die. I don't think any of us want you to die. I don't know what's going on.
and his hood's still over his face. He's like, your companion is cursed. Fix it.
I can't do anything. I'm
Still
a bug.
holding his chest, but no more black ooze dripping out of it.
Oh shit, I thought the sword was gonna be a good thing.
Guys,
you have to follow this command. So before anyone else can literally do anything else, this
Ross
must
cursed.
be done. It's command. It's you're under dominate
help.
monster. You have to do what it says. You have to bathe it in blood. Right.
Charmed. You're charmed.
More.
Who you stabbing, girl?
I'm on my period. And
Yes!
Dude, Sam, today
Oh my God.
All right.
That's some heavy flow.
Yeah, you get it. You pass. That's gonna work because that is fucking genius. Oh my god.
well,
You rage out!
You take
I'm on
the
my
sword of
period.
cross, you reach out,
You broke the
you
end.
pull down your pants, and you stick the sword of Koss between your legs, sticking out the other end of the boat, and you drag it through as you gush the full force of your period onto the sword of Koss, pulling it through. It's completely soaked in blood, and it
The full force of your period.
like
5 days
just all at
blood.
once, I raged it out
All
in
the-
one
yeah,
day
all the
instead of
blood is
7.
holding it throughout these battles, pouring forth on the
All
sword
in
of Koss.
6
Your tongue is
seconds.
forked.
With the
Soaks it
rage.
up. And
well, I can't believe I'm not taking notes about this right
I'm taking it. I've got you.
That's so
Alright.
ridiculous.
Oh my god.
There's
pull your pants back up and holding the sword, and you hear it.
Put that shit.
Alright.
Rob, put that
That's
shit
all I
away.
ever wanted.
Put it away.
All of a sudden, you feel your neck less rigid, and the muscles in your face and neck are relaxing, and your mind back at ease. You blacked out for a moment, and there you're there holding the sword.
We have
and
to be
not
like,
quite
yes.
sure what's happening.
What?
Somebody
Okay,
give
guys,
this
You're
girl a piece of
asleep through
meat.
it.
So she's confused
Take
about
it
what's
away, I have a
happening.
lightning bug.
She's standing there
So
holding
not
the sword.
to scare
Guys,
you, but you
I don't know what's
just
happening, but I think that this sword is fucked up.
Yeah, you need to put that shit back in its scabbard. Like,
Can we just
right?
don't.
Okay,
Pull
so
your
I like
pants up.
sheathe the sword
Okay.
and I throw it into the ocean.
No, no,
What?
no, no.
We do not let that happen. No, I'm using my dex. Nope. Grappling arrow is happening.
Okay.
Shing, shing, shing. Boom. It's happening. It's too heavy, but it can be an
put it in
anchor.
its scabbard.
Whatever. I'm ready.
We need it. For one guy.
27.
That should scare me.
27? Yeah, that's enough. You precisely shoot it to the area that it's going to. It lands in the water and starts torpedoing in, and you start pulling it back. The grappling hooks right onto the.
I don't think
ends
I
that
want
come
to
out
pull
of
it
the scabbard.
in the boat. I'm a little afraid.
Ooh, you can drag it off.
Yeah,
Like,
as long as we don't take the scabbard off, we are good.
I'm gonna
It's
grab
okay.
it and cast
It's
a
okay.
Maybe one
move
of that
curse
scabbard.
No,
to
no, 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 no.
Oh,
If we take it
break
out of the scabbard,
her
Wait.
attunement to it and put it in its scabbard.
It's in its scabbard for one.
Alright.
It's in its scabbard in the water. And
Should I pull it up? You're next
how
to me.
can
You can come deal
use
with it.
remove curse to break someone else's attunement?
Yeah, for cursed
It-
items, I
you-
I
can't
remember-
remove the curse for the item, but I can remove the attunement to it.
Someone else's attunement to it?
Yes.
We were laughing about this because he got this after.
After Ash. Yes.
I had this
Yeah.
spell
During.
while that happened.
The thing is,
It didn't work.
wait, where is it?
It didn't work on Ash and the staff.
Because it's not a curse.
That's not a
Correct.
curse.
No.
No.
But
Travis
the
is
guy was
like, I've
your
seen this
shipmate is
loophole.
cursed.
It's as
I mean, that's as far as he knows.
Can I
Sword
just read out the
curse?
spell?
At touch, all curses affecting one creature or the object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, which it's not, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. She is not.
So as
Cursed.
long
Not cursed.
as long
No,
as I'm on my
there's the-
She's
period.
not cursed, and
You better be on your period
Neither
forever.
it is not a cursed item.
Alright.
You gotta read that description.
So long as I'm on my period,
As
it's
I
fine.
believe I said that she was charmed.
You did.
Earlier.
Yeah,
the
but-
full force of it.
It's
So
We
you
once upon a
literally
time
have
had an
all
ally
day.
that was
I wanted
that
all
didn't work
operating
either
under-
because I had the curse when I tried it on Ash and his staff and it didn't work.
That was
Alright.
a very special staff from the Nine Hills.
So
Well,
was
then I
this.
guess I'm just gonna
Wait,
grab
did
that
you
sword.
remove the? Did you
alright.
remove the curse?
Not
curse?
the curse.
He did not.
It didn't work.
Shit. Okay.
So yeah, you pick the sword up. It is heavy as hell, and you
My bad,
have
I
a
knew this.
hard
I
ass
did.
time.
I
The
should-
boat is
Who's
like
carrying it?
tilting and
This
taking
dude.
on water as you pick it up, and it's so heavy that you are like straddle one leg outside the boat, and you have to like bring it, get half in the water and bring it up over your shoulder.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
And-
yell. Just keep it in its sheet.
Rocking in the boat. Shh, you don't have to yell. You guys are all on this team.
Yeah, it's a very tiny
Um,
little rowboat.
It's like as big as the
It's
table.
a
yeah, it's about as
dinghy.
big as the table.
It's a dinghy.
And you are like
And I'm
holding
sleeping
it as the boat
across
is
it.
just rocking back and forth.
Tight.
The waves are splashing out across the water,
I was
and
I
you
didn't
guys, in the distance, you hear this little like. The ferryman has the skull on his chest. It stops seeping magic, and he holds it up. His hood still over his face.
he holds the skull up.
I don't believe it. We're
Banana?
gonna take the skull back and then pop it right back in there.
Into Baldrick's bag. Okay.
Be like,
Um,
oh, did you see that? You're
I'm
sleeping.
asleep.
He
Gotcha.
grabs
I
his
hope.
oar and just
You
starts
better be.
rowing again.
Yeah, that
He
was
starts
crazy. Just
paddling
like-
off the side and redirecting the direction of the boat.
Is it
And
really
he
that
finds
crazy that
where he's going.
Raw
and
stabbed
he starts
somebody and then
paddling along.
Oh, I think it's gorgeous and wonderful.
vagina part was a little weird.
I'm really into it.
No one she
She has no
But
idea that
upstream.
she
Yeah.
did that.
I'm
So
asleep.
down for this.
Neither do you two, yeah. They're both
I am a
Yeah,
bug.
you're asleep.
Sleep.
They're
But-
both asleep.
I only did a meditation. I'm
You only need to sleep
meditating.
for an hour.
So
Yeah,
I've
she's
got one
meditating.
third eye and one eye like you guys are done.
Are you sure you want to see that?
I am way in for this.
I mean, the commotion depth probably
Nymphadora is
woke you.
really
and it's up
into
to you whether it woke you or not.
Nope,
Why
sleep
don't
like
you
a
roll-
rock.
Why don't
Grew
you
up
roll
in
to
a
see, actually?
Alright, that's
Why don't
fair.
you roll a,
Constitution.
yeah.
Constitution?
Yeah.
That's not a good one for me. but
What
let's
about
do
my
this.
orphanage smell? Super sleep.
I think that's a 16, and I think it's plus 1. It's plus 2, so 18.
Okay. Yeah, you slept through.
Rad.
Hell yeah.
I needed the sleep.
But you broke your meditation. You saw what was happening. Rahazara has no idea what just happened to her.
Toasted.
Enjoy
And
the
Malarkey
nightmares.
is like cradling this giant sword, like a upright base. in his arms.
Wait, does that mean I got a short rest or not?
No.
Okay.
Your meditation was broken.
But hers was only 4 hours.
Yeah.
For a long rest.
No, long rest is 8.
Yeah.
Is it for you
So,
though?
like,
With a
If you start at the
meditation?
same time as
Meditation
Baldrick,
is
you
a
said
short
5
rest, but
hours
it
and
just
then
Her rest
covers
was
everything.
interrupted.
Okay.
So I never did
I don't.
that.
She didn't start at the
I
same
mean,
time as
yeah.
Baldric.
Yeah, I thought
Baldric
long-
started immediately.
Yeah, I thought long rests for elves and half elves.
4 hours sleeping, 4 hours of meditation.
Yeah. Oh, it's still 8 hours.
Or-
Okay.
No, it's 8. It's still that. It's just like I don't.
But
have
half
to
of the
take a long
time
rest
you're
ever.
aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
So the ferryman is paddling on.
Seems
He is a professional.
right? Gotta
Yeah,
commend the
he's
guy.
just
He doesn't
like,
even
no
complain.
worries,
Really,
Saga.
we should-
yeah,
This
we
happens all
Stab
the
in the
time.
chest.
Keeps on rowing. He definitely hasn't said anything. But he is rowing on forward.
Hey, you okay, buddy?
Sam killed a guy.
Hey, what's your name?
Might already be dead.
And he says, "I told you, no name, no face. It's part of the
Okay.
cost."
I don't know, I was just curious because we were chilling on the boat forever.
Pretty sure.
so-
Yeah. gets char on or something like
Yeah,
that.
did he pay extra for you to not have a face? I'm a little bit confused to that one.
I wish to have no name and no face.
Okay.
That's cool, but do you know what that noise is? that
Yeah,
we're
it's a
hearing?
biscuit.
Yeah, did you hear that?
I did.
What do you think that is?
I think that that's the unwanted attention that you attract.
She woke up.
You talking like mosquitoes?
And it was like delayed. We did
There's
that, and then
creatures in
like
this-
2 seconds later, she was like,
There's
"What?"
creatures in the
I
swamp.
heard it.
Very hard to contend with. They are not mosquitoes.
Well, that's good. Because I really don't like mosquitoes.
I love this.
Then you won't like these.
Well, I don't like that.
How is he so calm? Like he's like, they're,
Well,
what?
when
They're
you're
not
dead-
gonna mess with you. That would be a good point. Cheers.
Not to say that you're dead, but I don't want to make assumptions, but
You make friends everywhere you go, Mark.
you don't seem quite
Very charismatic.
vivid,
Very.
vivicerous, vivilicious.
Covered
You're
in
so very
skin.
observant.
Can I go back? I'm back in meditating.
Most people have blood, and you seem to not,
Can I ask
so
you
it's a
about
pretty
that?
solid tell.
Can I ask you about that skull?
It saved my life.
Do you know like what
If you call it that.
what was up with that?
Fuck is
I know that it healed me. It must be some sort of magic. I assume some sort of evil creature.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Now, what makes you think it's an evil creature?
Well, the magic from it was necromancy, so it must be.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like giving
It's from some
necromancers
old
a fair
lady.
shake.
Just some old
A hag.
She was a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, if you like keeping the undead, I would keep that skull.
Yeah, I mean this is the first time.
Yeah, we know.
But
We
it's
killed
cool
the night hag.
to know.
Where the fuck did the night hag come from?
The
The
Feywilds.
This was back in the day.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
buzz then.
Something he's had in his backpack for forever,
Flitter,
and all of a
flitter.
sudden he just whipped it out.
you guys roll onward. Is
Wait,
anyone
the
else
animal
doing
did that?
anything during this boat ride?
Is Baldric waking up?
Is it 8 hours?
So it's a 2-day boat ride. I'm definitely taking a short rest.
Okay.
I'm still a lightning bug.
Yeah, I would like to sleep.
How are you still lightning bug? How long does this wild shape last?
Half your level, I think.
Yeah, like 4 hours.
It lasts for a while, does it? Let me see.
It only
You
lasts
just
for an
change
hour.
back and land on top of
Under,
Baldric.
Features and traits, I think.
No, I think it's under actions. There it is. I'll show you.
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
in my normal shape then. Just because I did a short rest. Right? We're on here for a while, right?
You can do a short rest after all the stuff happened as you roll along.
She's been
Is
under
that
the
what
couch
you're
the
going to
whole
do?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were asking. Is like
Okay.
where
But
we're
you're
at
no
now.
longer a lightning
She's
bug
very
now.
much-
You're
Totally.
just
No,
staying.
not a lightning bug. anymore.
If
It's
her
gonna be
turn into a
difficult in this
person like me.
situation. You can wait until after he wakes up.
Well, I was like curled up with him.
You were a lightning bug.
Yeah,
She
on
was
his
taking
knee.
a short rest as a lightning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now you're not a lightning bug.
And I'm
you're
still on him.
taking up space.
On top of.
Uh,
I
If
thought
he-
it was
when he
gonna be
wakes up,
more comfortable.
you guys are on a teeny little boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he wakes up, he definitely can.
Okay.
So 4 hours have passed, or 3 hours have passed. You wake up.
Full
You go
rest.
down for your rest.
Cool.
You guys are getting tired.
I want to fall asleep, yeah.
That's
Try-
she's asleep, so that's not.
Oh yeah, I
possible
gotta get rid of
right now.
petrification.
I didn't take much damage. I
Oh my gosh, second
didn't take a small rest.
Oh shit, the other one came down.
It looks like only one person
Hey,
can rest at a time. You guys are in a rowboat, like a very small
Yeah.
rowboat, and you're all
It was a
standing
night
kind
hag
of
skull.
went and stabbed the boat.
And it's like a
So,
skull
Meliana
has
is
like
taking
a
her short
glowing
rest.
purple and black
I'm
pentagram.
spending the next 10 minutes preparing my spells.
Okay.
Yo, Baldric, while you're sleeping,
Yep.
Ra stabbed the boat guy.
That sounds like raw, yeah.
And then I used your cool hag skull and it heals him.
The hag skull heals people?
Well,
It makes
might
undead
not
from
be people.
becoming
Yeah.
not
He's
undead.
undead.
Is what he said.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
It
think
heals dead people.
keeps the undead undead is what the undead said.
Yeah.
So you're saying that I
Fred.
can be even
Fred.
better doctor.
Baldric.
Yes. And he told me that
Fantastic.
we should definitely keep it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus it looks cool.
Yeah, that thing's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Keyboard and mouse. Worst things for a cat.
I have one. I will give it to you.
If
Do
there's
you
one
have a
thing you
naming
can't
one? I
trust
can give you
cats
one.
around, it's mice.
Oh, I thought you were asking for one. I was
Nice.
like, don't get one. I have one. I have a gaming keyboard that I'm definitely not using right now. Oh, I turned
Okay.
off Xbox Live.
So-
she's
Turned off
very
Xbox
skittish.
Live.
That's she's
Uh-huh.
like.
So maybe when I'm going to Minnesota.
That's her name, she looks very
When would you go to Minnesota? Like on purpose?
What if that is what's there?
4 hours go by.
Sweet, short rest. Minnesota. Minneapolis.
Mm.
It's not bad.
You wake up from your rest.
Sweet.
Go ahead and everybody make a stealth check.
A raw stealth check, right?
Stealth check. Oh.
Yep, no, everyone makes a stealth check.
Oh my god. No, I said you are full of it.
At disadvantage?
Why?
Because he's wearing plate.
Yeah, just asking.
Oh, well, you're not walking, so no.
Okay, well my first roll was still a 7, so.
Yeah, pass without a trace is the
That's
one.
what-
Stealth check.
Alright, I'll just go with you first.
Total.
13.
13. Alright.
It's like
Baldric?
really calm. You got a
7.
baby in your arm.
Okay.
It's going great.
Rot.
22.
Good times, yeah.
You don't have pass without a trace, so you know.
Right, she
Yeah,
rolled that high.
right.
She rolled a 19.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wyla?
22. And I rolled like shit.
Banana?
21. Like, as we're doing this, can I put my wolf mask on?
We just did it.
Damn.
So. Melian?
18.
Try and boost the baldy.
Yeah, you can throw on your wolf mask and add it to it.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
I want to put my wolf mask on and give you a plus 5.
A plus 5?
Yeah.
12?
Yep.
You
Nice.
need a threshold. I don't know if it was the right one. Closer.
It's higher than 10, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. This is not right.
Oh, I wrote it all down in here. So this is like fucking
Alright.
smart.
So you guys move along and you still hear, and you see off to the left of the boat, you see like an extremely large set of yellow eyes
With my.
that moves up out of the water. They don't seem to be looking at the boat, but the slits are kind of moving around. And you see like this huge, like much larger than the boat wave, just kind of a ripple just as eyes move away, smack across the water. The slaves of the boat. And you continue forward. Who's turn is it to take a short rest? You were next.
Well, I don't want to take a short rest. I want to take a long rest.
You want to take a long rest?
Well, I mean, like, this is not the ideal time, but like, there's no point in me taking a short rest. So if someone like can benefit from a short rest.
Probably me, I think. I think it's
Okay.
I'll let Raga first.
Alright, so
Because he likes to get
you guys have way less foot space now as Ra lays down in the center of the boat. You're all practically standing on her, but to her that's not much of a big deal. You're still cradling the sword across, right? Yeah. So you're sitting back towards the ferryman. On the edge of the boat,
Yeah,
cradling the sword
standing
across.
wherever.
Oh shit, there's Trinia.
you find it very difficult to stand and hold this sword at the same time. That's why you're sitting on the edge of the boat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. It's too cute.
She wants
She's
Having
rolling
a
the
Little
dice.
gremlin.
She wants to play.
I can't even.
She's
What's
walking
the
here.
voiceover?
Little kitten.
Good.
You're welcome.
Alright, you lay down for a short rest.
Nothing bad happens at all.
4 hours pass, and let's see, Baldric and Malarkey,
We're on watch, right?
you guys are just always feeling a little nauseous.
Sounds right.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't get nauseous.
Yeah, you guys are feeling a little nauseous. The sword is feeling a little bit heavy, and you start rocking off towards the back of the boat. You both look a little pale. It's kind of feels like you're tired and sick at the same time.
Hey, you guys look fucked up. Why don't you give Ra, like, put the sword, like, near her while she's sleeping or something?
That, I don't know, that didn't turn out great last time she had the sword.
That's great, but, like, she took it out, and I think she knows, like, not to take it out now, right?
No, not to take it out. Should we like wrap it in there really good?
I thought she did. She actually did say.
Yeah, she
let's-
told us
she knows
to keep
what's
it
up.
in the scabbard.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
I think,
Fucked up.
you guys
Wait,
are gonna get fucked.
Alright,
Holding that.
I can lay it by her side.
Yeah, just put it on her belly.
After you lay it down by her side, you both take, just subtract 10 points from your hit points each.
Oh.
That's a weird sentence.
You're feeling a little dizzy.
You didn't take
The
damage,
boat.
just subtract health points.
The boat moves on.
Just as damage or as maximum. I'm not saying any more words.
Just subtract 10 from your hit points.
Ooh.
Oh shit, dude. That's a hit.
Alright, so Sam, you're waking up at this point.
Okay.
Both of you subtract 7 from your hit point pool.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know
Another
what's
hour
going
has
on.
passed.
Hey guys, I don't feel so good.
You guys both hear sort of like a and you feel something weird.
Yeah, can I look around
Like-
my body?
Look around your body.
Like I don't feel so good. Can I like
Yeah.
figure out what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on?
You
Maybe stand up
you're
and
feeling
stretch.
your body. You stand up and go ahead and make a acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Acrobatics
Yeah.
at a disadvantage.
She failed hers.
15 and 2. Plus 2.
You stand
4.
up, and as you're feeling your body, you get more and more dizzy, and you feel the back of your neck, and you feel like there's some sort of like hole in the back of your neck as you fall backwards into the water.
Can I try to catch him?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check at a disadvantage.
That sounds amazing.
No cookie.
Perfect.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh.
That one.
That one.
Net 1 plus 1.
You grab him and you look so drunk as you do. You just kind of throw your hand over, grab his hand, you're like, whoops!
Alright, as they're falling, can I reach out
is
and
this
try and grab
Is this
Baldric's
a
leg?
is this a poison effect?
I think we're
They fall
getting
into
leached.
the water.
Great. Can I reach in and get them?
If it's a poison effect, I'm resistant.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I do not want to go
something
in the
else.
water, but like if I can grab them from here.
Go ahead and make a strength
No
check.
coffee.
Melian.
I got a nat 20, dude.
What?
Yeah,
20
dude.
plus.
20 plus
I'm
what?
so bored.
Okay, 24. Yeah, you're able to
Yeah,
pull them
boy.
out of the water as he's rowing.
Holy
you can
shit.
feel the drag. And you pull him one by one. You pull Baldric up, and he's still kind of half holding on the Malarkey and like drunkenly spins him around. You put him down, and then you pull up and you stand him up and lean him up against Wyla. And you grab Malarkey and you throw him against Raw. You guys grab them. Melion, you start feeling woozy too. And you're gonna subtract 10 from. You're gonna subtract 10 from your hit point pool.
Oh my god.
And
So
I
I
don't
don't-
need to do any checks.
Huh?
I'm good.
No, you're good. You just subtract 10 from your hit point pool.
So everybody that's awake basically is starting to feel nauseous.
Can I roll? I mean, yeah, can I like look? Can I try and figure out what's going on? Why is everyone
You
being
can
a
roll a
little
perception
bit?
check.
Yeah. I'd love to roll a perception check.
I would like to help you.
Dude, do you see this?
What?
23.
Noise. That
23.
20 plus 3.
Sick, I'm
You see her
killing
getting
it.
nauseous too. You furrow your brows and you grab her and you spin her around and you see on the back of her neck there is this small creature that looks like a cross between like a dead hummingbird and a bat. And you see its butt filling up as like it's doing this pumping motion from the back of her neck.
Great.
It looks like it's squeezing her blood out of her body.
Great. Can I?
Get the sword ready, guys.
No. Can I?
Keep it and feed it to the sword.
Can I kind of try and pull and twist
Oh,
kind
that's a
of
good idea.
motion?
Yeah, you
Unscrew
sure
it
can.
from the
Uh,
neck.
go
I want
ahead.
to like, it's like a tick, you know? I kind of want to be like, pull it out.
Yeah, you're grappling, so go ahead and roll to attack.
If it's something that attacks me, can I just use my reaction to kill it?
Blow it 10 feet away.
I can.
What would it be? The unarmed
Whatever was
strike one?
on you, you don't know if anything's on you or not.
Okay.
Unarmed strike?
I have a pretty good passive
No, grapple.
perception, I think. Yeah.
Grapples
Pretty
is
good
just a
passive
straight
perception.
D20.
Yeah. It's a strength check. It's an attack though. You're just doing an attack roll, but you're not proficient in grappling, so you're just gonna use
shit.
50-20. Yeah.
It's a 7.
Go banana.
Fuck.
Yeah, you go to get it, you go to grab it and twist it, and it's just moving. It starts moving all around. You see that it has like 4 wings, and it starts flapping its wings, and it's not completely lifted off of her, but it's moving around enough so that like she's moving around and it's rocking the boat and it's pumping, and you take 8 more damage.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
God.
You subtract 8 from your, and then as you subtract 8,
Wake me up.
you
You
hear
were
a.
sleeping?
You see its wings, its 4 wings moving
No.
really
You
fast,
weren't sleeping?
and it like takes off.
Okay. Hey, Wyla,
The buzzing.
there's little bugs in the backs of their necks.
What the
like,
fuck?
sucking their blood out.
What the
I
fuck?
just tried to
It's
get
like,
one
yeah,
on
I think
Amelia.
I feel better now.
Yeah, I'm checking some necks. It's
Yeah,
time.
check some necks, and you got a little dagger. I gave my dagger to the dead guy.
All right, so you
I have
check.
an extra one.
You check everyone's necks, and
She's like, Dad, I'm playful.
in the back of Melion's, Baldric's, and Malarkey's, you see a hole about the size of like half a penny.
Ew.
And there's a little bit of blood dripping out of it. And it looks like a little lump is forming on it.
Yummy. Sounds like boat flies.
Ew. Oh no. Trash.
Melion
flies.
drunkenly says as she starts to wobble around.
Yeah, Melion and Baldric still have
She's
them
looking
in
very
there.
pale.
And Baldric? Oh, you
Yeah.
got. Dude, help.
It's gonna have babies and
I'm
whatnot.
trying.
We need
Can
her
I,
help.
like, hear
Free
all of
her.
this? Can I,
I'm
like,
gonna try.
feel
I'm gonna
anything
go
You
for
have an
behind
Baldric.
extra dagger?
You
Shrink,
go back
here's an
and
extra
grab
dagger.
it. You can feel a
Cool.
hole with
But
blood
not like
seeping
a
out of it.
creature out of it.
No.
Are you ready to see how it opens?
And then all of a sudden you guys hear like this. You've heard flapping and
Oh, yeah.
flitter a little bit, but all of a sudden you hear. Like it sounds like a hive. Just this massive amount of buzzing.
Am I able to
Um,
cast? Am I at disadvantage?
What's that?
Can I cast or am I at disadvantage?
You're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Right.
I thought we
One.
had an order. I thought we had an order for initiative.
No, that's
Uh,
with marching order, like, so we don't have
do I
to.
roll something?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stand
but
here.
also
No.
this.
You be gentle with fingers. Play with you.
10.
Where's
Plus 2
initiative?
bonus 2.
It's your dex.
Add a
bonus.
D10 to your dex.
This?
Here,
I
maybe
just
she
cut- I
likes
cut that.
It's right here.
When you
Oh,
have
okay.
when you're in possession of the sword.
What's a D10?
Oh,
Because it goes-
crap.
And it's longer. I don't know.
So you add that to your initiative.
Guys,
Plus your bonus.
there's no play with a cat above table.
Yeah, but on table.
Am I rolling initiative too?
Same death.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Hold on. This is good with your chaotic neutral in the back too.
Oh my gosh, these cookies are stupid good. Really bad. Who the fuck makes these, dude?
So,
Didn't you guys
so
make
plus
those?
my initiative plus the D10. Plus my initiative plus the
Rude! Trying to
D10.
make me fat.
Yeah. So your initiative plus the D10 plus your initiative bonus. So
What's my initiative bonus?
initiative
So you have-
plus 3.
It's your dex.
Yeah, I
So
did that.
10.
So I got 14. and
You
then
have
I added-
advantage.
And then
Exactly,
nice.
21. You got it.
Yeah,
You have
it's
advantage
nice.
though.
Balance.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
It has
twice.
the sweet,
And
but
take
it
the
has
highest.
this like
So I do the same
Really
thing I just
warm.
did 2 times.
Yeah, so the
hit
highest on the
that is,
D20 and then
put
add any
slides on
bonus.
your mouth.
Well, that's
It's not
lower
sharp.
already.
Then the other one's better. Take that one.
Sorry, I kicked you.
It's only by
Ow.
1. So.
One.
Not his face, but his t-shirt.
Make sure you read all the shit that sword does.
I'm not willing to 1 tablespoon. Tubative meaning like medicinal.
Wiener.
Shit's going down.
Perfect Jim in the back.
Weed.
Wiener.
Is that your horrible Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Have you not seen that South Park?
I don't watch that very
Wieners, fluffy wieners.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that though.
Wiener.
Oh my god, I'm gonna show that to Left.
It's so good.
Left would love that.
They do like a whole Lord
I
Game
never
of
saw
Thrones
it
episode
either. Man. I
trying to
love
get the new
Space
Xbox. They're like, there's like a whole
I always
war
get the best
between
sound clips, guys.
whether they're gonna get the new Xbox or the new PlayStation. And like Cartman, it keeps being what's the unit guy's name?
Paris.
Aramis.
Yeah, Paris, yeah. And keeps taking him to this dude's like garden to like tell him, and this guy's like yelling at his house. He's like, he's lying to you. He keeps taking all the kids here and telling them the exact same thing. He's like, shut up. They have the Red Robin wedding.
Alright.
What are you doing? Don't play D&D.
She
Yeah,
can
you got
do it.
no,
She
not your
wants
brain.
to, Dad.
What's your dex?
God.
My dex mod
Oh,
is.
he's so tiny.
She
Won't let
Papa's
him play.
hand.
You got it.
He won't let her play.
Or
Don't
nat 1.
You can't
So
even
tiny and his
She's
big
super
hand.
grown up.
Wait. Initiative rolls?
Oh, where are they going?
So I think a nat
Oh
20.
my goodness.
Yeah, nat 20
There
is
they
to
go.
the top of the list. Nat 1 is the bottom of the list.
True.
I mentioned rolling
I figure
nat
I'm probably
20.
at the bottom.
You guys
Three
were
anyway.
Probably missed.
nat
Yeah.
20.
Oh, okay.
Plus your dex modifier, but make sure you say nat 20.
Okay.
No, I just write first.
Yeah, good call. But you can have multiple people roll nat 20.
Yeah.
I rolled
I guarantee your dex modifier is higher than yours.
a 9 plus 1, so I got a 10. I don't know how to remember that.
What about you? What'd you get?
What?
Million.
What's up?
Initial.
4.
What's
Total?
your dex modifier?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
I know. Shut up. I have good initiative
You
though.
got
It's alright, you get to
Bananas.
lay of the field before
I got
you
a
left.
7.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, Mama. Maya, she can play D&D if she wants to.
It's okay.
It's her party.
Do whatever you want, girl.
Rob, what'd you get? Oh yeah, you had 24, right?
I wish I knew it was this easy. Like I would have broke out the dice box earlier.
Dude, she's into it. I'm sure
You're
she was
natural.
All right, so Wyla, you look around and you see this dark area has turned pink. You see a flutter with just these creatures that are probably about the size of, maybe half the size of the palm of your hand. But they got like 4 wings and this pink fleshy skin with like dark, like almost pubic hair growing out of it. Grotesque, like pubic hair mane on it, and this long, pointy, like needle-like nose. And they're like zipping around. They're surrounded the boat. It almost looks like everything is pink.
Very cool.
From the light of the boat, just the lantern hanging off the end of the boat, it's just illuminating this like swarm of things.
Okay, whoa,
So keep in mind that you're packed onto a boat with limited movement, crammed in with all your.
If I can be Dexy as fuck and go to the bow, like a place to stand where I could be on the outside of the boat, you know what I mean? Like on the edges. You know what I mean? Like standing up on the edge of the boat towards the tip so I can use.
Okay, towards the front end.
Yeah.
Towards the tip.
Towards the top. I am going to tie my sword onto a rope and swing it around.
Okay, your scimitar.
Oh, bye, babe. Jesus,
Okay.
that scared me.
Okay.
My
Yeah. Go ahead and make a.
like if I'm going first, I
think
can
that'd be
assume that when I see like if I'm getting it ready,
acrobatics,
like
yeah.
okay. Oh, acrobat. That's what you want me
I
to
feel
roll
like you're
for?
taller than me.
Yeah, you're gonna climb up onto the bow of the ship. And
Yeah.
start swinging your sword
Okay,
around like crazy.
24.
24. All right.
Solid.
So you kind of like smoothly move between your companions, your cape coming down
Whoa,
behind
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa.
As you get to the bow of the boat, it starts to dip down into the water just a little bit. And as you're walking up, you're fastening this knot. You're not to memorize. You're not even thinking about it as you tie it to the end of your scimitar. You get up there and you toss it a bit up into the air until it stabs one, and you see it just pop and burst. And then you start swinging it around. Roll a d12.
I'm like, that's. Why do I not know which one that is? Yeah, it's because I've never touched this one. Holy shit. 3.
3. All right, so you're attacking 3 of them. Make 3 attack rolls.
With the.
You know what? Make 1 attack roll and apply it to all of them.
1 attack roll apply. Okay, I'm gonna use a point of lucky, and I don't like that roll. Oh, that's not how it works.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
is.
oh my god,
That's
I fucked
exactly
that
how
up.
it
Okay,
works.
cool. I'm like, wait.
But be
So
sure
that
to
was
mark
an
that
18.
point of lucky off.
You
Thank
just
you.
have to say before Travis says whether or not it worked or not.
18.
Okay, so like.
Yep.
All right, so you
instantaneous.
swing this. You
Or
start swinging
18
this.
plus 10. Sorry, so
Well,
So you
28.
kill the ones that shot up to get the distance, and then you swing it around, and 3 of them just pop, 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 explode in the air as you're swinging this around. Next up is Rahazara.
Yeah, you do.
Also,
Give
they
me
still
some
have bugs in their
inspiration.
neck.
Rage out as a
We don't have any bards
Do
anymore.
some-
Raging
Yeah,
if I'm
do
gonna
some
do it.
barbarian
You
shit.
just always gotta tell me I'm gonna rage.
Yeah,
somehow.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, you just have to say it. It's like saying Uno. You can't, you
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get really angry.
yeah.
I'm gonna get slightly upset.
So is she being
I'm
Maybe you
pretty
can
good.
puff up like.
No,
big-
she just.
You
she
see
just
a
killed
swarm
3 of
of,
this
like,
swarm of
You're
mosquitoes.
surrounded with
Like bat mosquitoes
cube-covered
with, like-
mosquitoes.
Yes.
And these
covered
2
skin
have
thread.
some sucking on the back of their necks.
It
too.
looks
I
like
mean,
a mix
what's-
between
that's
like
not
a
a job.
How
and a
we
bat.
used to.
We are all
I was
big
gonna
bats.
say, that's worse.
Okay,
Wait,
from the
popped
sky.
out? They popped out of their necks?
Huh? You're just surrounded. What she saw was just your boat is just surrounded by
Okay.
the boat. The light on the front of the boat is casting light out into the area, and you're just surrounded by the storm.
I meant to they still,
So I
these
can
2
see-
still have bugs in the back of their necks.
Hope
None
they're
of
not
them
very
do.
smart
Oh, okay.
or wise.
So I can see pretty good already without the light, but
Hive
because of the light,
mentality.
I'm all
Still,
extra
wisdom
irritated.
is like-
you know what I mean?
All right.
Like,
I'm like,
Hopefully
yeah,
not a
these
high
fuckers
step.
are here. Don't have books. So I'm gonna range.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Nice.
And I'm gonna take my
Street
hand
smarts.
axes.
Oh,
Not
right.
street smart. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's what they are, right? They're above us.
Yeah, they're pretty far above you.
Yeah, look like you've got
it
something
might
on
be
your
good for a
shirt.
toss, but you could try and jump off of something and try and hit some.
Yeah.
You just saw
Alright, so make
Wyla.
it
You just saw me replicate your
Yeah.
weapon.
Wyla just tied
So-
a rope to her sword and swung it around her head.
Why I gotta roll so bad tonight?
Do you?
Acrobatics. What do you got?
Oh man, that lady.
I can't
girl.
give people. No, I don't think that's how.
Plus
There's a
3,
different one that
so
you
4,
can
5, 6, 7. Not great.
Okay. So
Anyway.
you run up on the other side. You run up on the other side of the boat. Going backwards, you swing yourself around and grab a hand axe and throw yourself up into the air towards the swarm. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Unless we have a potion or something.
You're 20.
What do you need?
My 12.
You're 20.
It's
No,
a heal
to hit?
one.
It's not. Yeah, to hit is always
Oh.
a 20, and then
I
it's
think
your
they're
attack, which is the
opposites
other
now.
one.
Yeah, but I still got this massive.
Where's your axe on you?
Yeah. We'll deal with that in a
Okay.
My hand
Is
axes.
your hand?
First it's
So
murder
20 to
time.
hit. not
Next
that.
up is Baldric and then
minute.
Banana.
Oh, shit.
20 to hit.
20 to hit. Alright, so you go through the air, pop, 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 you take 3 of them out, and you got this huge smile on your face, and blood is streaming down onto it, and you fall directly into the water below you, because you didn't really think through what you were doing there.
That's true.
So you splash down into the water, and next up is Baldric, and then Banana.
BB.
Yeah.
So, how big is the boat we're in? Like
About the size of
rowboat?
this table.
Yeah, about the
Yeah.
size of this.
Alright.
Good job.
Barely in your room, but you're 1 person less now.
All of the
One.
enemies. Wait, what?
I almost said
Rahazar just
ogre.
fell
I
into
found
the
one
water.
ogre.
Why did you go in the water?
I didn't need to. I was
She
raging
jumped
at
up
these.
It's
She
a
failed
tiny
her
fucking
acrobatics check.
dinghy.
Gotcha. Are we
Thought she
moving?
was being smooth, but she wasn't.
That was. I should have been
It would
paying
appear
attention.
that the boatman has brought his oar up.
What?
Uh-huh.
onto
She's under the island.
and he's
Um,
sitting there.
We're not
I know.
currently moving forward.
She's
then.
Doesn't
Under
seem
the
that way.
island.
Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do
There she goes that way.
is summon. What are they called?
Under trap.
I think you should stay down.
She's underneath trap.
Sorry, I have it already. Spirit Guardians. So I'm summoning the Valkyries around me.
Oh, we haven't seen this one. Okay.
Everything within every enemy, I'm designating everybody, including Mr. Dead Guy, as
Friends.
okay.
Okay.
Everybody else has to make a
Burning.
wisdom save of 17, or take 3d8 damage.
Let's see.
All of us.
All
Wisdom.
of the
3
enemies.
minus 1. 2.
That's not great for them. Good for us.
Yep, she said that.
Every single one of them makes that?
Everything within 15 feet of me.
15 feet.
It's a 15-foot sphere around me. So 15 feet in every
15
direction.
radius.
Yes,
Gotcha.
radius of 15 feet out from me.
Gotcha.
Also, that 15 feet is difficult terrain for them.
Okay.
And whenever they enter the area for the first time or start their turn there, they make a wisdom saving throw or take the damage. And difficult. Oh no, sorry, it's not difficult terrain. It's just your speed is halved.
Okay.
If that makes a difference.
So you can be responsible.
Okay.
So yes,
Then you roll damage.
sure.
Is that how it works?
It said. Hold on, let me look at the exact wording for that because I think it said. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Yeah, so it entered the area for the first time.
Yeah. So roll damage.
Okay. I did already 17.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
With a burst of Valkyries exploding around me and a bunch of,
Guts.
basically an explosion of Valkyries
Ew.
running around and killing mosquitoes, I assume.
Make it rain, girl.
And
Make
what
it rain.
what school of magic is this?
You know
This
that
is.
new Super Smash Bros. Brawl, like Pit's special
From the
move,
closet,
where like little angels fly and fuck up your enemies.
Poking out. of it.
Well, the damage is. Oh, it's a conjuration. It's radiant damage.
All right. So this You bring your hammer up as your spirit weapon, and it starts glowing orange and blasts out in this big orange bubble. And when that bubble happens, you see these orange Valkyrie spirits coming out. They've got like full upper bodies, and they've got like double-ended swords in each hand that they're spinning around. And they start flying around in a circle and start screaming, "Ah!" And it's a rain of blood as everything above you pops, falls down, and it starts raining that blood down. You guys all get soaked in blood as everything
Some of
above you
ours.
pops and falls and drizzles in water. You saw, when you were underwater, you saw like this huge gaping maw of teeth coming towards you, what looked like a giant alligator, and the cone reaches out to you, and a Valkyrie comes down, slices off the muzzle, a piece of the muzzle as it hightails and moves away. And you swim your way back to the boat and try and pull yourself back in. Go ahead and make a.
Well, I was gonna do that with the rest of my action was to try to go over to try to help Ra.
okay,
if I
you can do that.
Yeah.
You can interrupt
I was
this.
gonna
Or
say,
tell us
kinda
to balance the boat. I mean, I know that's you gotta not roll it on here. I saw it bounce on that crack.
Yeah.
Your dice just bounce on that crack so hard.
Yeah, use the box.
Somebody assist.
Make it right.
Are you gonna assist her? I will.
I mean, she is.
Is
She
it?
doesn't need
good.
assistance. If he's pulling her up as she tries to pull herself up, she's good to go.
okay, cool.
You pull her up out of the water, so other than Rahazar
It
and
was
the
an
rest of
18
you
plus 6 anyways.
are completely bathed in blood. The thread is gone, the orange disappears, and as like the Valkyries disappear,
Oh no, it's 10 minutes of concentration. I'm not letting this go.
oh, you just got them screaming around you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so
down for
you guys
that.
are covered in blood. The Valkyries are no longer screaming as they don't see an enemy, and so you see them kind of like, almost like the genie from.
Just sitting there like.
Yeah, they've got like their ghostly tails coming out, and they're sitting there, arms crossed, but their blades still in hand.
I'm gonna wave to him.
Looking out away from you guys. You wave, one of them turns around and waves back at you.
I feel.
missed you,
I
Baldwin.
feel whole. I missed me too.
And they keep
We
looking
should get
outward.
Baldy stoned
They
more
kind of
often,
sink to
man.
the
Now
level
he's
of
got
the boat,
five
and
Valkyrie powers.
the ferryman keeps rowing along.
Fucking man.
But as he
Ferryman.
does,
How's my boo boo?
Belly man.
Nymphadora?
No.
They got
Melion's
neck tattoos.
neck boo boo. Do I need boo boo balm?
Oh, are you
Your
talking about
boo-boos?
Eldora?
Are there
Eldora
eggs
is
inside
dead.
of
I got a bug bite
Oh.
that's gross and nasty.
When you go back and feel it, you feel a lump on the back of your neck.
Babies.
Humongous lump on the back
Okay,
of
I'm
your
gonna.
neck.
Can I ask Baldwin to look at it?
Yes.
Or the Valkyries? Yeah,
And-
for sure.
And as he looks at it, the boat
Okay.
itself crashes on to shore, and you all get lurched forward, and some of you get thrown off of the boat as you land in this cold, black, sticky sand, and this mist like separates from the wall in front of you, and you can see before you see like a cliffside that reaches up over 100 feet. It's just
Like
dirt,
Cliffs of Dover
just
style?
black and green and slimy.
Yes.
The beach you're on is slimy as well.
Yeah, so England. Yeah.
There's roots sticking out that are seeping this sticky substance that is just like black, and it's hitting the sand that you've just fallen upon, and sizzling a little bit.
I wonder what that might be doing.
Can I collect some of that?
Fill your
You certainly
canteen.
try. What are you trying to collect it with?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap that.
Do you have
I
like
don't
a?
actually know if I have
You need
anything.
metal.
You have
Scoop it
anything
into a jar?
plastic?
I also want to do a medicine check quick on Melion and take a look at these bites.
Yeah, but before you can do
Yep,
that,
yeah.
Mr. Boatman.
Mr. Boatman,
Why?
thanks to your antics, we've made good time.
Alright,
I'll be
yeah.
leaving now, but
Wait,
since you
you're
saved-
leaving with the boat?
Yes.
How much does it cost to keep you here in case we want to go home?
30,000 gold pieces.
It's a little steep.
Gotta deal with you. You saved my life. So, you can give me something of great value to you. I will stay here as long as I can.
Maybe the skull.
I brought you to
That's a
the
really
side.
cool
We might
symbol.
need that.
Because you saved my life, I brought you to the side of the island that Nicket's men are not waiting for you.
Oh, that was nice. Thanks.
I work for Nicket himself, but no one's shown me the kindness that you
Is
all have.
is Nicket the guy with the arm and the face? It's
See
Yes.
his arms and a
Nicket's-
face, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, like a very
Nicket.
specific face and arm.
Nicket has a very specific eye of Vecna.
So you said what?
Eye of Ekna?
Eye of Vecna. And the
Eye
hand.
Very
infection.
specific.
He's the one that made me this way.
Uh-oh.
Made you this way.
Me and everyone else.
I
on the
have
side.
what?
Everyone else
You all skelly boys?
is undead?
We no longer
Jim.
retain the life from what's
Jim. I have what?
Vecna.
Vecna.
V-E-C-N-A.
Jim knows, Baldy might
This is
not.
the only side of the island where
That's just a
King
magic
King's not
card.
expecting
It's a
anyone.
magic card.
Oh, it's a
I
This
can
is our
stay.
undead driver.
I can stay here as long as his men do not detect me.
My it only my
I
thing
know.
only lasts for
You
an
know
hour.
what?
But I do
You
this
take care of you, man. If you getting caught here will put you in danger, get out of here. You take care of you. We'll find a way.
But it would be cool.
I
Maybe
have
I
this
pitch you
necklace
for
from my mom. If you can hold that for me and wait, that would be cool. It means a lot to me.
Please, you want to risk life and limb, or unlife and unlimb for us?
It's
Yeah.
a very important necklace. He asked for something very important to us.
What's so important about it?
It was my mother's necklace, and it's a silver chalice with moonstone.
What is your mother's name?
That's a little. No, we're not. That is a thing you do not do.
No, we're not in the
What's
Feywild.
Or else you'll end up like someone with.
What's your mother's
That's
maiden
Feywild
name? What's your
shit,
pet's first
yeah.
name?
Nothing
I
bad
mean, if
ever
he asks for the
happened to
social
Ball.
security number, maybe don't give him that. But
Nothing bad ever happened to Balls, right?
Oh,
we're
God.
friends.
We're friends.
With that
We're
farm
bad
ranch
guys.
that has
I don't
farm
know
ranch.
how to get
I don't.
away.
I wouldn't give any personal stuff. I would just let him go if he needs to go.
Alright.
No.
No chalice for you.
I have
Yeah, you take care of you, man.
And
Yeah,
he starts.
you-
He turns around and he starts pushing his boat back out into the water in
Thank
the same
you.
manner that he'd push you. before.
Waits until the water gets to
Now
be
you're
right
on the
here.
shore. Did you have something that you wanted to try and collect whatever's seeping out of his?
Yes, I do have the cup from my mess kit. That's tin.
It's a tin cup.
Yeah. I don't want to do
That movie
anything
was
crazy. I
terrible.
just kind of want to hold it under and see like kind of what's up.
Yeah, you hold it under and it drops into the cup and it starts melting away the material and it actually starts reacting and bubbling and it gets really reactive. It's like sparks are flying out until
Okay, I'm
finally it
gonna
drops.
let
into
go
the
of the cup.
It drops through the bottom of the cup, you also let go of the cup, and it lands inside this goo and it starts reacting, melting, and lighting fire and melting into this goo.
Guys, that stuff is.
I've got an empty
Don't-
glass vial.
That might be better.
Try it
That
out.
would be better.
Yeah, but like, should we just deduce that like we can't?
Yeah, you
like,
you
why?
can catch. Go ahead and make a
You-
sleight of hand
We might need that juice to drink later.
to make
at
sure that
random
you're
time.
able to do it without getting any on yourself.
Yeah.
Or losing your hands.
That would be 15 total.
15.
You only have like one decent.
So you walk up to
It falls off all the time.
got a glass vial and you walk up to this cliffside and there's like a few drips. Not quite like rain, just like random drips.
Cast guidance
And,
on
uh,
yourself.
One of them hits the top of your vial and spreads onto your fingers. Some of it catches in the vial. And you take
1,000 damage.
4 acid damage.
Worth it.
As it like burns through your fingertips.
Ow.
You're like, give me that.
You back off from the
Thanks,
cliff.
dude.
It's
It
What's
just
that
means I
smell?
can commit
every
crimes.
momentarily.
What's that smell?
You already don't have fingerprints or hair.
Hair
I'm
prints.
probably immolated enough. That
You're doing better now, though.
So you've
After
got
all the
this
healing.
100-foot cliff before you, and this it seems to be going on for a while. As maybe around the bend, it may eventually cascade down. This black slimy sand with like very large pebbles
Is the sand
going out across the
black
floor.
and slimy, like from what's dripping down the cliffside, or is it just shitty?
Looks like a little bit of everything. It's
Alright,
shitty.
I'm not putting
It's
that
got
in my boots.
it's got gunk that
I wouldn't-
maybe used to
yeah.
be seaweed washed up onto it.
Gross.
The beads are very large, so as you step on it, your feet kind of slip around. And it's not a rocky beach; it's a very sandy beach, but they're very like large, smooth pebbles.
Large, smooth pebbles.
Yeah.
on this very sandy beach.
I'm glad I have 2 boots on now. Again.
Is my boo boo healed?
I want to grab a little bit of the sand and see if it's
God damn it.
okay to handle.
Yeah, you pick it up. You let it fall between your fingers, and it kind of like falls off, almost like a wet lima bean out of a meal.
Gross.
Okay.
It seems to be coated in some sort of
Oh.
sludge. You smell it, and it just smells like morning breath.
Well, I was gonna keep some.
And that's the sludge that's left over. It's fallen to the ground instead of like sort of making like a nice little pitter patter.
Just gross.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna wipe that shit off on my greaves, and I'm gonna turn back to Melion and examine the wound with the medicine.
Okay.
You have to do it,
I think that's a
Oh,
9.
Didn't
So
she get rid of one
18.
of yours though?
18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried.
You see that it's this large. It's growing larger. It's very red, and it's
Right.
got black veins
She
leading
gets you.
leading out from the bump down and out the back of her neck and her shoulders.
Like it's possibly.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like she may be
Nighttime friskies.
infected somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of these too. Yeah.
I mean, we
And
gonna
then
do
yeah,
that.
Banana got rid
Yeah,
of
I'm
one of
gonna-
them.
You're
All
just doing a medicine
three of
check
you.
on
Yeah, I'm
those
gonna.
two.
Once I looked at her, I'm gonna. The
You're
other
gonna be like,
people-
you guys got that
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Everybody,
no,
everybody
all-
line up.
Is it
All
pretty
three
much
of you guys have them.
everybody?
We don't.
Everybody that got bit has
Yeah.
those,
It's
or I
just
guess
you
it's
guys.
just.
The three of you.
We're the only ones that got
Melion,
bit?
Baldric, and
So I assume that I
Larry.
would have the same thing.
yeah.
It
yeah,
looks
it'd be
like.
safe
Does
to
it
assume.
look like
Right up here.
like a disease, or is like something that was transferred from the bite, or is it?
Yeah, it looks like something that was transferred from the bite.
All right, I'm gonna try to use the night hag stone thing, and, like touch it to the affected area on her and see if it cures it.
Well, look at you pulling stuff out of from
Right?
your long lost memory.
It's about time
Give
to
me a
get those
moment.
handy.
Yeah, right. I mean, we used the skull a second ago. Might as well use the rest. Hadouken. Yeah, that one's cooler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Fucking goose. Get
I'm so precious.
Ooh. But Dad's fingers, though. I love the way they just like sit and watch. Like,
Yep. So you
Pass
pull
it
out this
anytime, Maria.
stone that looks like a black diamond.
You can even take them both if you want.
You hold it up to
I'll be
Melion's
gone
neck,
for 2 weeks.
and the bump remains, but you see the black
Already happened.
spider web,
There's your baby.
the
Take care of them
seed,
for 2 weeks.
and it looks like the diamond itself sucks up the veins on the back. It sucks up the blackness out of the veins on the back of her neck.
Yummy.
And you do the same to yourself.
Well,
and to
malarkey
Malarkey.
first, and then yeah. So the bump is still there, but does it look like that's just part of the injury, or that there's something else there?
It really
Roll
itches.
insight.
I would assume.
It doesn't feel great. But
Should squeeze it like a
you do
pimple.
feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Yummy.
Yeah.
It's true. Maybe some Largo will. I'm gonna squeeze mine to see if it's
Ooh.
Largo
Yeah,
that
see if any like.
And I'm gonna
eggs
show
or
Baldric.
anything.
As a doctor,
Make him watch his
Yeah,
definitely.
Make sure like.
As a magical dwarf doctor, I'm definitely gonna observe to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm squeezing my.
You're a doctor.
You're squeezing it,
Pimple
and you
thing.
feel a lot of pain, and you feel like if you squeeze anymore, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
I'm gonna
but,
move
like,
over to
nothing
the side a
comes
little
out.
bit because I don't
Alright,
want that
cool.
spraying in my
I'm
face.
good.
I don't like that.
Then
First thing I'm like, there's the things.
the next thing I want to do is I got a new cantrip,
Okay.
mending.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into the bag and not take it out, but I'm gonna grab the shards of the ball and I'm gonna cast mending on it.
Okay. Remember how mending works.
Oh
How does that work?
my god.
How does mending work? Can you?
I might have hold it.
Reminds me of the magicians.
Magicians. Oh.
Minor mending.
Yes.
Dude, the hand movements.
I
Aim
know.
for help. What's his name?
I don't remember.
Elliot.
Elliot,
You
dude.
should be Elliot.
Oh my
Keep
god.
going, keep going,
I
sorry.
can't, dude. He's too hot.
It's true. It's true.
You could totally do it.
Alright,
He's
so
tall.
material, 2 bloodstones.
It
This
would work
spell
pretty good.
repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. The spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object.
But it retains its magic after being broken.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It did already retain its magic after being broken, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. So that's gonna take you
A couple
Oh,
of
the
tries.
shards, like
shards
10
were-
minutes.
Yeah, I thought the shards were
I'm
attractive.
gonna try to
as
do
well.
it without anybody noticing that I'm just walking around with my hands in my pockets.
Marry this thing he's mending.
Okay.
But now you have
Yeah,
a
I'm
orb
already,
in your
like,
pants.
That's fine. It's still gonna
Context
take 10
clues,
minutes. I
what?
mean, it's a magical
Yes.
spell.
It's
It's
like,
not like
you
you're.
know,
Yeah.
it's
But
kind of like
your
the Lord of the
hands
Rings,
there,
are
like,
glowing.
you
Wait,
whistle
what school of
wall.
magic is it?
Oh.
That like you can't like resist.
Enchantment?
Like,
Yeah.
Transmutation,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yes, transmutation.
Sounds
Alright,
great.
so your pockets are
So
pockets are
down.
definitely glowing a purple color.
I'm
as
gonna
you
pretend
walk
they're
around
not.
whistling Dixie. Alright, so right now Baldric's walking around with glowing purple pants.
I'm gonna roll insight, or can I inspect?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to roll
You
to
can make an
inspect
investigation
Baldric's
check.
vents. His
Is that
greaves. Roll for
That's
grieve
fine.
inspection.
Okay, investigation.
Hey.
Oh,
Baldric's
that's
walking around with glowing purple pants.
really bad. I got
And,
an 8
Melion's investigating. And Nate,
His pants.
with my bonus.
you
That's really bad.
They're really cool pants.
without directly asking him, you don't really know what's going on.
Oh, what?
Yo, Baldy, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Looks pretty suspicious.
It sounds legitimate.
No, just hanging out.
Listen, what goes
Just-
on in one man's pants is none of the rest of our business.
It's a
Alright,
dash
I'm gonna
mark.
kinda
If he's
like-
just gonna cast transmutation spells on whatever he keeps inside his pants, he can do that all day long. It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
I'm just gonna kinda,
Whoa.
I want to keep my eye on whatever's going on over there, but
Baldric doesn't normally keep secrets. It's weird.
yeah, he's being weird. I'm gonna.
See, if it was important, he wouldn't tell us.
Can I
mean, he
use
would tell
my
us.
primeval
anybody's hopes
awareness?
up.
You sure can.
Yes, I can. Do you want to hear the
Or Cliff
times
Clef.
again?
It's okay, I got my phone to use as a tool now. So
I'm worried. My phone keeps saying. that it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have
study this so
service.
you don't have to do
The
this
only
again.
reason this
Aberrations,
isn't working
celestial
is I
dragons,
wanna make sure
elemental
that
space,
email
fiends,
sent
and
that I sent
undead.
today,
This creature
but
doesn't reveal the
it
creature's
won't.
location. Cool.
Just that they're there.
We'll see.
Yeah, 1
I
mile.
turned it off and turned it back on. We'll see.
Yes, you definitely sense that there is undead in the area.
Okay.
Has it been more than 10 minutes
Yes.
since we fought mosquitoes? Because I kept those spirit guys up the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For sure. They took you to the whole boat ride, and by the time we crashed ashore, they were gone.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wave goodbye to them when they leave, and then
They
continue
left, so
to do
we'll say
what I
that's
did.
it.
Are we trying to figure out what's up with sand still?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I was just seeing if there was any like danger boys
That's just
around.
stuff Raw does. Yeah.
But undead. I mean, that guy was undead. He said he worked for this dude, so it makes sense if there's undead around.
Listening.
Does anything seem suspicious?
I mean, I can
I
cast
roll
detect
perception?
magic. If
Yeah.
y'all are really worried, but it's only 30 feet.
Yeah, we're all pretty magic.
Yeah.
I'm a magic dwarf.
Your pants are glowing.
Your hands are glowing. I thought it was his hands.
No, they're my
22.
I know the fact that he keeps
22.
denying it is what's
Um,
weird. So
You
just-
can
I
hear.
can show you guys.
So like you're facing this cliff that seems to be a finger of
If we-
the island
Not a
that you're
good
on.
time.
It goes to the right as for like a while, and then wraps around and disappears, and you just see black ocean. To the left, the same. It sort of wraps around. You just see black ocean. It doesn't look like it's cascading down in front of you, but both to your right and to your left, around the bends, you can hear movement, and it seems to be moving towards you.
Like
as-
on top of the cliff or on the beach?
on the beach. It seems to be moving towards you slowly and casually as you hear the large beads of sands giving kind of a clack.
Okay, guys, I think undead is coming from both sides. Just gonna say that.
Like on both
Your
sides.
and
of
your
us?
spell is done.
Yes,
Okay.
both sides of us coming.
My pants aren't glowing anymore then.
Yeah, no more glowing pants.
That's useful for our stealth purposes.
Is this terrain crossable? Should we like?
So it's just a beach
Just a
or
giant
uh,
We're just
to the
like
left and the
beach with
right
a cliff
and a
going 100
sheer
feet
cliff.
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I look?
Only
Ish.
100 feet?
It's
How
cliff.
how
It's a fucking cliff.
Can I look with that
Carpet.
perception? Can I look and see like if there's any? It looks like a cave or
Carpet
any
and
kind
some
of
misty.
like way to
It looks
escape
about
besides the water.
it looks about halfway up. It seems to some sort of indentation. It could indicates there could be some sort of cave or inlet or something.
Alright, I'm
there.
going to cast a cantrip, Dancing Lights, which go for 120 feet, 4 of them torch-sized, up the cliff, and like kind of fan out.
Okay. So you're looking for the same thing that she's looking for.
Yeah, I'm
something
just
from
giving her
versus
some
fishes.
light so she
You get
can-
up and you do see maybe more than halfway up with these lights. You can see maybe like 75 feet up. There is what a big patch of darkness as the lights go over what are just these black rocks with this seeping roots sticking out.
Oh, so it's kind of like curling out, like Nightmare Before Christmas style?
No, it's going up. Yeah, it is curling out a little bit, and then the light disappears into like what
Oh,
must be
something's
some sort of
underneath.
cavern about
Okay.
75 feet up.
Magic carpet.
Yeah, for sure. But I can't take all of us, and it sounds like we
can-
gotta get the fuck out of here if
I
we're
can
being
bat
about to
it.
be ambushed. Huh?
I can turn into a bat or something.
Can you? What about anything that could carry someone? Because we gotta. How do we get all of us up there? Guys.
I can bring
I can also
one
spider
person
claw.
up there.
You know,
He can bring one. I
in
can
the
bring
meantime, I'm
two.
I
taking
can
the
spike
ready
the
action
climb.
in case somebody ambushes us.
If that's necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
What do you
just
need?
I'll ready myself and then whatever.
Well, I can take 2 people on the carpet. He's gonna misty step with someone.
Oh, I can Misty Step too. Or Spider
What do
Climb.
you need?
Can you misty step with someone?
I'm dimension dooring, not Misty Step.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but it's only 30 feet. Misty
No,
Step.
500 feet. Again, not Misty Stepping.
Oh, okay.
She has Misty Step.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would Spider Climb if you need me to.
It is acid though on the wall.
Yeah,
Alright, I
that's
think
why
you
I'm
guys
like,
can
fuck,
fit. You have the
we
carpet
Oh, you
flying
have
card,
the
right?
water walking, which
It's
you
the
can
smallest
walk on
size
as
now, I
well.
think.
Yeah.
I
200
don't
pounds
have
capacity.
200 pounds.
That's such a good amount.
So it's
Yeah,
I
like
keep
I
forgetting
really
that
like
you can walk on
one-
acid
86.
and lava
Yeah, you can walk
and
on
all
any
that
liquid
shit.
without it
Yeah.
drinking.
God damn it.
You weigh what, one?
Like 109, 7.
Yeah.
How much
Elves.
did I weigh?
So the only people
Alright.
actually you couldn't carry anyone really.
Yeah,
well,
you
I can
why
transform
don't
if you need me to too.
But you can go up.
Can
And,
our
you
2
two can
elves
start
get on
climbing
the
if you
carpet
want.
and you cast spider climb on someone else?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So who needs it?
Mira.
Okay. I'll give it to
And
Nana.
Baldur.
Nana.
No, I'm popping up with Baldur.
Okay.
And Ra still has the pickaxes climbing, or was that someone else?
Oh, who had a
Oh, you mean
Sorry.
Melion and I take
That
the
was
carpet
Zelda.
up.
Yeah,
since we
she's
waited
with
so
the
long.
light.
I
Yeah.
think someone else
And
spider
cast-
climbing,
I
and
think
then
you
one
have
of
them
them gets
left.
the pickaxes.
Why would I
The
have
pickaxe.
Okay.
She would have to wild chip into something lighter, I believe. How much
What?
do you weigh? How much does your character weigh?
I want to say 160. I think.
I think that's a lot.
160.
for an elf.
That's
She's
just
6'1".
They're
So?
elves, they're all
Okay, actually,
They're live.
what I ruled was the movement speed halves if it's overweight, and then goes
I think
down
for 6'1", that's pretty.
by
Okay.
10 each time. So
Ah.
it'll just be half
That's
the
very
movement
skinny,
speed.
actually.
Okay.
pretty
So you guys can both
Two
go
and
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So-
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, she's
Um,
A
160.
carpet can carry up to
Yeah,
twice the weight
that
shuttle
sounds right,
table.
actually.
Flies at top speed. Carries one stone capacity.
because you're
So who needs spider
there,
climb?
I ruled the rule.
right?
You
Anyone?
rule.
Nobody? Cool. I'm gonna cast it.
Alright, so who are you casting it on?
I don't know. I was asking.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah,
banana.
banana.
And what are
Right.
you doing to get up the cliff?
Apparently I had the pickaxes last. I don't
Did you?
remember that.
Yeah, well, you have them now. I mean,
Someone gave it to
somebody
you.
gave it to me, so I guess I'll use the pickaxe.
Alright, so
Whoever
carpet
climbed
Nana
people.
has to fall on the floor
Dimension
and
door
do some
comes
spider
with it.
walking. Hey, banana.
And what school of magic
Yeah,
is
from
that?
the
Is
floor.
God,
Do
Is
some
Dimension
spider
Door,
walking,
help
conjuration?
and then go.
Dimension Door's conjuration, right? Yeah.
ready.
So you
I
put
can
your hand
take
on
us
Barker's
and go
shoulder,
back for Rob.
and this orange door
Because
opens
the
up in front
things
of
are gonna
you,
take
like,
a while.
Yeah.
it separates out and turns into like this black abyss, and then the black abyss separates out, and you see what looks like the dancing like cantrip in the mouth of a cave that seems to be going upward. You pull him through, and it shuts on you, and you appear right where what you saw. You guys fly up, and you see them just standing there waiting for you. As you guys climb up, you with your spider climb and you with your axes, I want you both to make dexterity saving throws.
You have advantage on dex saving throws.
So roll this one
I
twice.
got an
What
11.
is that? What is that one?
Advantage.
This one's an 11.
Okay. Plus 6. Plus 3. Okay.
What does
Well-
the spider climb do though? I got like that.
Just think,
It just lets you.
it lets you
take
do it
your
without.
base.
you
So
might
that's
as well
what
use
lets you-
all your
So don't even.
Yeah.
You can walk up and down any
16
vertical
plus-
surface for up to an hour.
With your walking speed.
Yeah, at your walking
Oh, leaving my hands free.
speed. Yes.
Yeah, just
Oh,
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
sick, though.
I mean, you still have to.
19. Okay, so
walk
add
really
an
Shoot
quickly.
a bow
Hey.
from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Add an
Yeah.
advantage.
An advantage. Okay.
So roll again. Get the higher.
13.
Alright, so
This
Yikes.
plus 8. So everyone knows.
So, Ra, you make it up without incident. You've got the pickaxes of climbing, and you're just like keeping your keen senses and eagle eye on these roots as they're dripping down on you, and just kind of like move around backwards, start using them, move this way. You're expertly dodging out of the way. It's almost like a game too. You don't really care that much. And as you're climbing, you hear this voice in your head that distracts you for just a moment as you throw the pickaxe up, and it's you hear it go. Must have the eye.
Wait, I unsheathed it?
No,
No.
Okay.
it says
okay.
must have the eye of Vecna. And as this voice rings in your head, you get hit by something falling from this root, and you take 3 acid damage. It falls on the side of your face, and you can feel a little bit of the skin just kind of burning off, and then it drips down the bottom of your clothes. You are getting hit all the way up. You're spider climbing. You make it up to the top, and so do you. After this, you make it up to the top.
Alright, well, my hands are free, so can I, like, just, like.
Do you have a grappling arrow?
No, but. Can
So you take 18 acid damage as you were dripped on several times. Yes, your hands are free, but you are
I was
having a
gonna
hard time. Like, you get hit by one, and you get freaked out, and you, like, back off from it as you see one drop in front of you. You're just shit out of luck. The next one hits you in the back. You get hit like 4 or 5 times by the time you get up, and you take 18 acid damage on the way up.
Wait, what is she getting hit with exactly? Just acid and spraying?
Just whatever is coming out
From the
of these
wall,
roots
yeah.
that are seeping.
Pizza crust.
Mm.
You guys all get to the top, and this cliff is just dirt and rock, just like you've seen the rest of the cliff made out of. And as you go in, there's a little bit more stone. Are you using the dancing light cantrip? Still
Yeah,
in there?
I'm gonna have Nymphadora as well, like rain just around her. Anything that's like acid that's
Washing off the
Yeah,
acid,
just
remaining
like have
acid
her
from the
rain
body. That's
on
good.
her.
You guys walk through this cavern for just a bit. It doesn't seem very complex. It just seems like it's naturally formed. You kind of squeeze through little spots. It gets narrower, and you guys start crawling, and you get towards the surface. There's no clouds above, but the shroud is keeping it dark. You pop out at the top of the cliff in this wet, grassy area where the ground smells putrid. And when you come out, you're looking like from the top of this cliffside down this steep hill towards the bottom. You see far off in the distance what looks like almost like a weapons rack. And as you look a little closer, you can see that it's actually like
Pizza crust.
a board with a bunch of looks like what might be some people hanging there, and sort of like a horde of people around it. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on from where you're at.
Even with the fairy lights? Because the fairy fire lasts.
You're sending the fairy lights down there. It's pretty far off.
It's 130 feet 120 feet, and from each one I can cast the next one. So if one
You wanna
is here,
send your
and
fairy
then
lights
another
down
10
to-
feet, and then another
You
10
want to send your fairy lights down to this?
Might give us away.
Is that a no?
I don't know. This is just me expressing like, do we?
Okay, pause. Maybe not. Yeah, I won't.
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
stop that.
Use your eagle eye.
Just the cautiousness. Yeah. Rock, can't you see like real good?
I can see with my eagle eye pretty good.
Open it up, girl.
Yeah, what you got?
Alright.
Alright, so you look with your eagle eye.
A mile
You're
away.
zooming in. You're zooming in. And you can see what appears to be a figure with a hood over its face. And it looks like it's got some sort of Mod Podge thing glued to its back that's like hanging down off its back. It's holding a crossbow in its hand, and it's got a bloody 6-fingered palm, or maybe it's red paint on this sack that's over its head, and it's just dangling there from a noose.
Evil shit.
And
Yeah,
then
you think?
you see the person next to it. It looks like it's another person with a sack over their face, but they've got like a cloak draping down off them, and it looks like they have what looks like a stuffed animal dragon made out of like burlap sack in its hand. And again, it also has like a red paw on its 6-fingered hand on its face, and the dragon also has like the stuffed animal dragon also has this thing. And then you look over to the next one, and it's another noose with like it's got a big giant like what it looks like it's made out of trash. So it's got a big hammer hanging from its hand, again sack over the face, the same 6-fingered hand. You look over again and you see what looks like two hands that have like glued on, made out of this same burlap sack, like what looks like tentacles hanging off the hands. And then you also see an empty noose that someone with another sack over their head is just like shaking as they're being brought up to the noose. And as you look around, it looks like you see what looks like a half-dead minotaur and like a half-dead elf and all these half-dead creatures standing around, and they look like they're jeering as they're putting the noose around this neck, and as like the burlap sack pulls down, you can see what looks like actual flesh and actual humanoid as they put the noose around its neck.
Undead sacrifices, don't like it.
Hooray!
Brock, can you tell us what you saw?
Yeah, I'm absolutely telling the group what I just saw.
Yeah, so she conveys that to you guys.
Oh, that's fun.
So,
Sweet.
I don't want-
do you think they're friendly?
I'm getting some weird vibes here, guys.
Yeah. The feng shui in the room's all wrong.
It is off a bit. We should probably kill these guys, right?
I think
Where's the
so.
sage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn that
We need to
sage.
cleanse.
How far away is this?
Did we see how many are in there that are alive
It's
or
pretty
like
damn far away.
actionable?
As far as I can tell, I only saw 2 figures, right?
No, you saw 4 figures.
4?
One with a stuffed dragon,
Yeah.
one with a hammer, a large hammer swinging from its arm.
They're setting up decorations.
Another one
for
that
us.
looks like maybe it had like a tail mosh-poshed onto
Okay.
its back.
Okay.
Um,
I remember the first
And
one
another
and the
one.
one.
yeah. And another one that looked like it had tentacles glued to its hand hanging there.
I didn't realize
Um,
these were also.
Oh, I wonder where that is.
You look back
Yeah,
and
buddy.
you look back and you see them like put the noose around this figure's neck as it's shaking.
The one with the
I wonder if
tentacles.
they're trying to protect.
No, it's
It's
just
a new
it's
one.
like a new one. They
Oh,
put the
okay.
hood over his head, but he looked like he had like he didn't look undead. He looked
He
like
hasn't
a
been
humanoid.
altered yet.
Guys, I wonder if they're like trying to pretend that they're killing us.
And he
I think it's worse than
they
Send him a
drop
message.
they drop the floorboard from underneath him and they start cheering and cheering, and he's like grabbing at the rope. It didn't break his neck, and he's there, his feet dangling. He's just like squirming. And they take a scimitar and put it in his hand, and they write some message that's indiscernible on the belly, and he drops the scimitar, starts grabbing his neck and dangling his feet, and they pick it up and they shove it into his leg, and they walk away cheering and jeering and laughing as they walk from what appears to be this path from this strange hangman's arena. They walk away down the path.
Not towards us, away.
Away, and this guy is just sitting there struggling.
Alright,
Choking
let's
to
get
death.
over there.
I will go first. Can I
I'm
make an
following
executive, like, me stealth dash in there to make sure they're
Can we do
fucking
our marching
gone
order?
before we...
Yep.
I was
No, I agree.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying like what?
to, like,
Where
check.
are you on our mass? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I think we're in an attempt to go extract information, right? But I just want to
Oh,
make sure
we're
those
not
guys are
fighting?
gone. I want to make sure
You're
they're
just
gone.
Trying to cut
You wanna
that
shoot
guy
that guy
down.
down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Quietly.
If
quickly.
nobody does it first, I will, when
I
I'm
think
within
she should
60
go.
feet, cast Sacred Flame on the rope and blow that shit
Yeah,
down.
I can
But
try
I was
and
gonna try and do
Yeah.
it
So
more
you go-
quiet
you
so we
go-
don't cause attention to
Yeah,
us.
Sacred
Or
Flame
like,
isn't loud.
Okay.
It's me going
bright?
"Fa la la."
You go-
When it's like 60
Okay.
running
feet.
down.
You guys could
I
do it
can
fast.
also
Go ahead and
cast
make a stealth
darkness
check.
if it's too bright.
16. 15.
15?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Nat 20. I did decide to use a point of lucky. I didn't say that out loud. I am not. Okay, first I'm
Get rid of
gonna.
your last
You get-
point lucky. It's fine.
Okay,
Second to last.
sorry.
Oh,
Like,
second to last.
To get
That's a
30.
pencil.
I know.
No, it's the last one, right?
Second
Yeah,
to
she already
Oh,
last.
did.
second to last.
I did one already,
my bad.
yeah.
You get a 3.
Oh, I was looking at the eggs. Oh, you're turning them dark.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
No,
I'm
it's
coloring
cool.
them in every time.
Alright,
Eggs.
so.
Oh,
Nat 20. You Naruto run down. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Just
god.
stealth mode.
I'm fine. I got 2 daggers. I'm down. Let's go.
Alright, you got 2 daggers. You Naruto running down. Swiftly, like the blades of grass are barely moving underneath you. Your feet are so nimble that it almost looks to you guys like she's flying.
I've seen her
She
run like a horse.
Gets down
We've
there
seen it all.
and she throws a dagger.
6 seconds.
And it
Same
hits the
bullshit.
rope underneath. She goes and slides under the trapdoor. As soon as it slides down, or as soon as he falls, she slides underneath the trapdoor. The guy falls down into her arms, and she pulls the hood off of his face to like make sure he's breathing, and starts pulling the rope off his neck and takes the rope and the hood off simultaneously. And
And his face was my face.
she sees this small
Small.
yeah, she sees this small shit, I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
Was that a halfling, Mom?
Oh yeah. She sees like a small halfling face. Like,
I'm just
he's got
making fun of
small
Mark.
halfling body. He looks really old and really beat up, and his face is all swollen, so he's a little bit hard to recognize at first. But he looks very similar to the guy that
What is
was
that? Okay. Thought it was a rubber band.
living inside your tower.
It's Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's Kevin, and it can come.
That's where we're gonna end
You gotta be really careful with rubber bands.
Of course you brought him back, Malucky. It's your name, Lucky.
What is it?
I don't know. What is it, you guys? You guys got a clue, Meliana. We had a house
Kevin
at
was
one
our
point.
He's an elf.
servant.
He's the guy who used to
Is he
beat
an elf?
off in our basement.
He
Also,
did.
yes.
Also that.